Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Bomber Strike Back podcast, the watch along. The New York Yankees take on those Baltimore Orioles in the Rubber Game series. We saw the Yankees win on Friday night 7-6. Last night they fall 6-3, victim to the Baltimore Orioles. Garrett Cole and the bullpen. Garrett Cole wasn't on sync, 6-3. Salute to everyone. We have Nestor Cortes coming up tonight, this afternoon actually. After his All-Star appearance, let's see what he gives us. We got the pitching matchup. Cortes coming in at 7-3 with a 2.63 ERA, a 1.0 WHIP with 99 strikeouts, taking on Dean Kremer, who's 3-1 with a 2.59 ERA and 1.32 WHIP with 32 strikeouts. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute to everyone listening and watching along with me. We will have possibly Hector a little later, and Chris the Flash will be joining us, and maybe possibly Caputo. We haven't seen an APA on Caputo. We are wondering where in the world is Mr. Caputo. But you know how I do? I'd like to make sure you make a little extra money. So we have the betting line here. The New York Yankees are -1.5 run favorite at minus 130, the money line. And a plus 158. The over and under is 9 runs. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. You got Nestor Cortes. You got Kremer. Yankees lost. Usually when they lose, they bounce back with a nice victory here. Look for the Yankees. I see that over and under. I'm going to take the over tonight, this afternoon. I feel a little frisky taking the over. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. And remember, be smart about it. We got the lineups. Here we go. The lineups for the home Orioles goes as this. Set leading off in center field, Mullins. Batting second in right field, Trey Mancini. Batting third and first base, Ryan Mountcastle. Batting fourth in left field, Austin Hayes. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Anthony Rutschman. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Raymond Uranes. Batting third, the third baseman, Troy Nevin. Batting eighth, behind the plate, Ronnie Chirinos. And batting ninth, the shortstop for these Orioles, Jorge Mateo. For our New York Yankees, Jose Melo is in the building. Saludo, Jose Melo. Always here. Salute my man, Jose Melo. And for our Yankees, leading off and playing third base is DJ LeMahieu. Batting second at designated hitter this afternoon is Aaron Judge. Batting third at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting fifth in right fielder, Matt Carpenter. Batting sixth at center field, Aaron Judge. Batting seventh at shortstop, Isaiah Falefa. Batting eighth behind the plate, Jose Trevino. And batting ninth, the left fielder, Joey. The count is 0-2, the useless wonder Gallo. And of course, Nestor Cortes will be pitching here. And I appreciate everyone listening to me. Thank you so much. Prediction: Yankees killing Orioles today after that loss. Yes, that's why I'm taking the over. Over and under, take the over. Here we go. We're getting ready for first pitch. I hope you're enjoying your Sunday afternoon, and thank you for watching along with me. Let's watch along. Let's have fun. Let's see. Let's see. Jose Melo, I can't wait for you to get your place in order where you can come on and come join me, because you're always here. You're always, and I would love to have a personal conversation like when we have Chris and Hector. Just rotate and just say thank you personally. I know you hear me with my voice, but I just would love to say on screen, thank you again for the support and love that you give the program. We appreciate you. All right, so Kremer is getting his warm-up here. Boy, a lot of situation. How the tide has turned now with the Michael King injury. He will have elbow surgery. Tommy John, it's possible that Tommy John's on the table. Man, that's a tough one. It's a tough one. All right, so yes, let us know when you're ready. That's I could say we could send. You know where to find my email and all that. You email me immediately. Hey, this is Jose Melo. I'm ready, so I can send you the link and get ready to rock and roll. I can't wait to talk with you on there and hear you. Hopefully, trading deadline. We'd love to hear your thoughts there. So DJ LeMahieu will lead off here. So DJ batting .284 with 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. He has picked it up lately. He's batting .350 of his last 29 games. So a 500 on base percentage. Here's the first pitch. We're on the way. He takes a strike one. So I'm ready. You're ready. Let's get it going. Now, didn't do the game yesterday. Was watching Ring of Honor and just wanted to watch that to cover it. Here's the pitch. And this line's and Mullins right there. Had it played perfect. He hit it on a line drive, but just a long out there. Quiet. Maria is in the building. Hello, Maria. Salute, Maria. Mike, salute, Mike. What's up? Cole, more like Cole. Lights out, more like lights off. Yeah, he said that he couldn't get a grip with there's always an excuse with the kid. There's always it is what it was. Here's Judge stepping into the plate. Here's the pitch in there for called strikes. And here's his stats. He's batting .292 with 36 home runs and 79 RBIs. Hector's in the building. He's in the chat. What is good? He's running around this morning, so he might not join us, but he's here in spirit. And he was supposed to actually go to Baltimore, but things happen. That's how it is. He'll be in a little later. So the link is there in the same location. The keys are under the mat. Hector, come on in when you're ready. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Judge, grounded foul. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count here. Stanton, just a regular day off, Maria. I'm not too sure. I didn't hear anything on an injury report. It's just a regular day off because the Yankees will have a day off tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And they will just give him an extra time off. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Judge goes down. Down and away. So Kremer strikes 2 here. So 2 quick outs. So with 2 outs, no one on, we'll bring up Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo's batting .224 with 22 home runs, 57 RBIs. So he's from the left side. Kremer, the right-handed pitcher. Here's the pitch to Rizzo. He swings and hits a foul back. So he's on a 13-game home run list streak. Like they say, that's the longest in his career here. Let's hopefully he can break that today, this afternoon. Man, we'd love to jump on a 1-0 lead here and give Cortes, our all-star, 1-0 lead. And Kremer is Jerry's neighbor. Here it comes the pitch. Foul. So it's 0-2. So he's ahead of the count, 0-2 here. This is the rubber game of the series here. This is, I think, the final time the New York Yankees will play in Baltimore this season. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I might have gotten that wrong, but I haven't checked the schedule. You could fact check me, but I thought I heard something or saw something like that. This is their last game in Camden Yards. Doesn't mean they're done with the Orioles. They will be going to Yankee Stadium. Here's the pitch. Rizzo grounds it to first, flips over to the pitcher. 1-2-3 inning. So Dean Kremer gets a 3 quick up and down. No runs, no hits, no errors. And here's the Baltimore. We go to the Baltimore half of the first on it, and just on our way here on the BX Sports JEDI Network. The Bronx Bombers strike back, watch along, and play-by-play. Thank you guys again for the beautiful Sunday afternoon up and down the East Coast. Wow. So a lot of news. Thank you guys for the support on the wrestling program. I did a little earlier. I recorded it early this morning. I got up extremely early this morning, recorded the Ring of Honor review. Then I aired it while I was at service, so he thought I was live. I wasn't. So salute Chris. Salute Chris. When I left the StreamYard link in the Twitter. So Chris, whenever you're ready, buddy, come on in. And of course, Mike says we got to win this game. It is, and there isn't that much a must-win game, but you really kind of want to win this game against the Orioles, indeed. The pressure's there. This team all year has responded whenever they come out of a loss. Let's see. So let's put the Orioles lineup on the bottom here. Those that are coming in. I'll just flash it real quick for the Orioles lineup. All right. So nasty Nestor Cortes. Is this going to be his 18th start? He's a 7-3 record with a 2.63 ERA and 95.2 innings pitch. And he is an all-star. So we got. All right, I'll send it one more. Try one more time. I just sent it again there, Chris. Is right above when you ask me about swing and a miss foul there. Logan, salute Logan. So Mullins swing at the first pitch, 0-1. As I gotta get Chris in here in a moment. Swing and a miss quickly, 0-2. So Cortes ahead of the count. And the 0-2 pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missed out there. Cortes, but that crafty. And 1-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. Let's get the strikeout whistle. So 1 away there. Sorry, I forget to give you. Mullins was at 262 with 7 home runs, 39 RBIs. And that will bring up the right fielder, Trey Mancini, who's at 271 with 9 home runs and 37 RBIs for the veteran Mancini. He's batting from the right side. Here's the pitch. Mancini, if it's fair, it's foul. It's gone, and it is foul. Just a loud strike. So it is a 97-degree weather in Baltimore with the heat index over 102. 0-1 pitch. This one is center field. Now Hicks Hicks dry and makes the play. So 2 away. The outfield lineup for the Yankees are Gallo in left, Hicks in center, Carpenter in right. You got DJ at third, kind of for left at short, Torres at second, Rizzo at first, and Trevino behind the plate. Of course, we know that Nestor Cortes is our pitcher. So with 2 away here, base is empty. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Ryan Mountcastle's batting .265 with 14 home runs and 46 RBIs. All right, give me a minute. All right, Chris, email me at that. I'll send it to you immediately, or anyone that wants to join us this afternoon. And the 0-2. So quickly, 2 strikes. Usually when we get to 2 strikes, we get the 2-strike whistle. There he is. All right. Chris, salute, Chris.
What's up? What's up?
What's up? What's up? Did it go? It went through Twitter then, right?
Yeah, it I don't know what the hell. I had to like refresh it because it wasn't popping up. Like it was saying you send the link, but then it wasn't showing.
All right, so we have an 0-2 count here, and we have 2 outs here. So Chris is joining us, which always welcome here. So we're ready to go with the 0-2. And sidearm drop, just missed outside 1 and 2. Off speed pitch, you try to throw something there. And in on his hands. It's still 1 and 2. What a game yesterday. I just saw bits and pieces. I was telling when I was covering the Ring of Honor pay-per-view, watching it and getting notes and for the program, and I was watching some of this game, and man, tough one yesterday.
Yeah, the only 2 people that was really hitting was DJ and Judge.
Yeah, 4 hits for Aaron Judge. The 1-2.
Yeah, Cole didn't have his best stuff.
Got him. Woo.
Good job, Nestor.
So 2 strikeouts in that inning. No runs, no hits, no error. We play 1 full. We go to the second inning, no score. Wow.
Yeah,
So,
Cole didn't have his stuff at all.
He said that he couldn't get a grip with the heat. There's always excuses with him when things don't go well. Sometimes you don't want to even hear it. You know, like, okay, you got beat. You got hit. That's it. Shut up. Move on. I tell you one thing. He devoured that banana.
Yeah, I seen that, the video. And then somebody said, why he's opening the banana the wrong way.
Oh, yes. Cynical said Carpenter had a home run last night as well. He did. Carpenter was on.
He did.
Carpenter was hitting. Salute, Cynical. It's always good to see you, Cynical. Now, we need to find out what happened to our Caputo.
We have to win this series.
Oh, we definitely have to, because we're coming into almost a week to trading deadline. Now priorities change, where we're going to try to get players for luxury. Now we need players for necessity. We need bullpen arms.
Yeah, now we need 2.
With the elbow surgery for Michael King and possibly Tommy John, they say they're not going to rule out Tommy John possibility on that.
Yeah, Judge is starting to streak again.
That's a good thing. Looks like a nice day there in Baltimore.
Well, they like the news people was talking about that the Yankees are starting to play for Andrew Benintendi.
Yes, that's starting to get heat up.
Yeah. So you never know. He might change his mind and get the vaccine.
That's starting to heat up. Here's Gleyber Torres leading off this inning. Now, Torres is batting .263 with 15 home runs, 43 RBIs. I would love him to get even hot.
Yeah, he's got to start because he didn't hit too good neither.
Did he go? He did go on the first one. 0-1 the count. And Logan would like to see both Castillo and Soto. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Torres pops it up into shallow right. Mancini's there, and he's out. How do you feel, by the way? Feeling better?
Yeah, just still got a cough or whatever, but other than that, I'm definitely doing better. I mean, I went to work yesterday, so I kind of sweat whatever I had left out.
Yeah. My son is going through something like that right now. And we have a bunch of COVID tests. It's not COVID. We tested. It was just some, little cough and cold and sniffles. He's got that right now as well. Here's Carpenter, who's batting. Go ahead.
I was about to say, man, people can't even get sick no more. Where I was saying, oh, you got COVID? Like not every. That don't make any sense. You're not gonna get COVID every time you're sick.
It's true. In there for a strike. Carpenter's numbers is 326 with 14 home runs, 35 RBIs for the lefty. Yeah, that happened to me too. I wasn't feeling well a couple weeks, about 3 weeks ago, and we tested, not COVID, so, but it felt like a flu.
Yeah.
So that's the world we're living in now. One ball, one strike.
Boy, I hate when I get the flu. My body, like COVID, like shut me down a little bit when I had it, but the flu, boy, it feels like I'm getting hit by a truck.
Yeah. And when it sucks to get it when you're in summertime. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Last year, about this, exactly the calendar year, when was it the 31st or the beginning of August? That's when I first got COVID. Oh my God, that was bad. I know I was on stream doing the at that time was the NBA lottery, the NBA draft, and oh my God, I was really ill. That felt like nothing I never felt before. The 1-2 pitch, Carpenter goes down on strikes. So 2 outs.
Yeah, I got lucky when I got COVID. The only thing I got was I couldn't taste anything. So like basically I wasn't eating nothing, and I lost like 30 pounds because it was just pointless. So I was like, what's the point of eating? So yeah, it was that was the only worst part. Like I'll get like a 10-piece nugget from McDonald's, and it would just taste like raw chicken.
No, you can't even taste. Yeah, that the loss of taste and smell. Yeah. Here's Hicks. So with 2 outs here, Hicks getting the start at center field with Judge at the designated hitter role. Hicks is batting .234 with 6 home runs and 29 RBIs for the switch hitter, and that's through 83 games. Hicks not having a below subpar year. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Foul. He had his moments. The 3-run shot in against Houston. Just a little bit, nothing to get at you and tantalize you to like he's having, phenomenal. If they could upgrade at center, the point is if they could upgrade from a Hicks and a Gallo, we would take it.
Be honest with you, I know it's too much to ask for, but Donaldson ain't looking too good neither.
No, I've been saying, yeah. Here's the pitch in there for strike 1-2. So Kremer has a 1-2 count here. $19 pitches for Kremer here. He has a 1-2 count with 2 outs here. And the pitch. Breaking ball. He fouls it.
No, we should have won last night game. I think they said we was like 1 for 11, or it was something crazy with runners in scoring position.
They had opportunities, but they just couldn't cash in. This is where contact hitters come to play here. Here's a 1-2 pitch. This is grounded in the hole there. Moves over Mateo, gets it. So a quick inning. Yankees retire in order, and we go to the middle of the second. No score. Whew. And let's see. Mike thinks it's Hicks now. He's missed a lot of balls that he would have crushed 2 years ago. maybe his skills are diminishing, Mike. Maybe the skills on Hicks has started to diminish. Also, like you said, maybe confidence is with him. Maybe that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, ever since he had that what was it, the arm surgery or whatever, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, it hasn't been the same. Maybe it's in his head. If I play the way I play normally, I'm gonna get injured again, and he's trying to find a happy medium of not playing it. I scaling it back a little. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? But it's a tough place to do it in New York.
I feel like if we trade with Chicago, I would try to see if I can get Wilson Contreras and let go of Kyle, because Kyle ain't good either.
Kyle has options. You could send him back down to the minors.
Yeah.
If he's not part of the deal, you could send him back down. Wilson Contreras with Trevino, battery mate. But the problem is Trevino now is going to eat a little more bench, which the pitching staff knows Trevino so well and comfortable with him. And that's a tough one because your pitching is going to take a step back because of the. Remember, even though like I mentioned, Higgy, he stinks behind the plate hitting, but this pitching staff was pitching well to them. Although lately you notice they haven't been pitching, so maybe it is the right time to make a move like that.
Yeah, I mean, just if you trade with Chicago, if you can get Happ and Robinson and join, Wilson Contreras, you might as well try to go all for it.
Yes, Maria, you would definitely. You would be it would be Yankee Mets series. Myself, Chef Dan, Maria. We will be because Chef Dan, my partner on the channel, hasn't been on the Yankees or any of the baseball, but he wants the Mets series because he is the big Met fan on the channel. So we will be doing that indeed. We'll rotate folks and we'll do 3 innings apiece. But yes, Maria definitely. So here's Austin Hayes. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Hayes, who's batting .267 with 12 home runs, 46 RBIs. Now, here's the 1-1 pitch. I ask you a question, Chris.
Okay.
Pops up into shallow. Carpenter there. He makes a play. Now, with the weather being close to 97 over 100, do you think the umpires are going to tend to call more strikes?
It seemed like they've been calling some bad calls. Like yesterday was some terrible calls. Probably, I would think so.
Because at nighttime it's a little different because even if it's hot, it's still no sun beaming on you. It's a night game. You're outside. It's warm. It feels nice. But when you're in the daytime with the sun just on you, you get a little antsy as an umpire. I think advantage pitcher.
Yeah, I feel like it's more suited for Nestor to pitch during the day because it helps him out.
The way he moves so quick. Here's the pitch.
That's a strike.
Ooh,
That's a strike.
1-0. So the 4 outfield alignment for the New York Yankees here, Adam and Rushman. Here's the pitch. This one is popped up. This one is up in the air. This is going back. This is going back. Torres, no, he couldn't make it.
Damn.
He dropped the ball. Now, Cortes, I can't blame him out of position and going uncomfortable, going back. And with the fences moved back there, that was a easy out. But if it was the old last year was a home run, but Torres is not a natural outfielder. He's going back, and Torres, and he's looking out for Gallo. And last minute he took an eye, and he had the ball in his glove in the webbing, and it just the ricochet out of his whipped right out. That's the best way I could say that. It turned. Luckily he didn't lose his glove. And Gallo just stands there like a mook. He could have got it off the rebound. He just stands there like an idiot. So, yeah, it's right there. You could have grabbed it. So you're going to make that an E4 on Torres. We're out of position, but it's still. Here's Arias, and there's a base hit. But Rushman had a hold. So he's going to stop at third. So a little bit of bad luck there for both teams. First for the Yankees there, now for Baltimore. Gleyber's going back, and then he just.
Did Gallo tell him something or no?
No, I don't know what. No, I don't think so. It was just, and the thing is, the ball was up in the air a little bit, and Gallo stands there looking at it. He could have just, instant reaction. Let me grab it. It would have saved them from an error, but it is what it is. So you have runners on first and third with nobody out. Well, actually one out. Excuse me. So Yankees, a double play could erase this, and here's Tyler Nevin here. So Tyler Nevin, the son of Phil Nevin.
Phil Nevin sucks.
1-0.
I'm happy he ain't on his team no more.
So Nevin, who's batting 191 with 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. The Yankees trying to play for a double play. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Nice slider there by Cortes. It's not a must-win for the Yankees. If they lose, they lose. It's so much baseball. The Yankees can't worry about the Astros. Go away, Hill.
We would like them to win, but no, it's not a must-win.
It's not a must-win. We want them to win, not a must-win.
Yeah.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Ooh, 2-1.
I'm just tired of people saying, "Oh, y'all lost to Baltimore." Baltimore is actually pretty good this year.
They're a 500 team.
I mean, Tampa lost to them, Boston lost to them, Toronto lost to them.
Yeah, they're a 500 team. They're 47-47. It's not like you're losing to the Athletics. And the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, swing. 2-2. Anaheim is all over Atlanta, 5-0. Toronto again all over Boston, 5-0. Did Toronto beat Boston last night?
Yes.
Ooh, Boston. Sellers at the trading deadline if this keeps up.
I wish we can get Devers.
Man, we won everyone. Here's the 2-2. If we get Devers, the Soto dream is over. I'd rather have Soto.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'd rather have Soto. Devers is a little butchery at third with his defense.
I was like that because he can actually hit too.
Yeah.
And Cole ain't got to see him no more.
But you put Devers against the I think he can hit. I think he hits Astros pitching.
Yeah, he does. Come on.
Hey, how's that series going? Oh yeah, it looks like he's telling me they're only a game and a half. That means they beat Seattle 2 games already. They're looking for a sweep. And the pitch. No, throw over to first. Ooh. So, payoff pitch here.
Strike him out, bro.
Now, that is a bad division, Mike. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him.
Got him.
Big strikeout. Needed that. He got him with that backdoor slider. Oof. Mike, with that comment, you have a lot of merit, but the only thing I could take away is when the Astros played New York, they beat New York. That would have been a lot to pump the chest, but when time comes, the Astros put it up and they win. I don't know because they get the confidence, but they do play in a really terrible division. I mean, when you got 3 teams that they're god awful, Yeah, the West is terrible, that division, but yeah. Go ahead.
I'll say this, chat. Like us Yankee fans, real Yankee fans, we don't want Soto because he's a superstar. We want Soto because we know he can beat Houston.
He can hit Houston pitching, yeah. Verlander and his company, yeah.
Like that's what we're striving for. Like I feel like whoever we play in the World Series, we can beat. We just got to get over Houston.
Yeah, that's all. That's the hump. And that's good. That's the chase. You want to go over. That's the obstacle in front of your chase. Trevino steps out. Trevino, who's batting 162 with 2 home runs, 15 RBIs. Cortes, one out of the way of getting out of a little bit of a pickle. So the pride of Hialeah, Florida, Nestor Cortes, the all-star. And the pitch outside. 1-0. Nestor, who's playing the role of Super Mario here. And the pitch in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So 1 ball, 1 strike to count here. First and third with 2 outs here. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we get the 2-strike horn going.
Come on, strike him out, Cortes.
All right, time is called. And the 1-2, he got him, struck him out.
Oh.
Cortes, nasty. So they got out of there. Cortes, wow.
It's crazy that he's actually a strikeout pitcher.
Yeah. Yeah, I went with the 1 time because we're on the road. That's why I said I went. And I also want to see if Willie Robinson's listening, if he's here.
So I'll ask you this, Kev. If Nestor does this again next year, would you pay him?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay.
You know why? Because he's pitching and he's doing it in New York. There's a body of work. They're showing us something. You got to. And he said it himself. He said, you know, I got to continue pitching better. I don't have a guaranteed contract. There you go. Willie's in the building. I want to make sure you're awake. So I make sure I get the one horn.
So what about Jordan Montgomery? Would you let him walk?
No, you could probably sign him for a contract reasonable. I would sign him.
I know most people said J-Mo's gone after this year.
Yeah, I don't think Jamison Tyone will be back. You have to bring Cortes back. You don't have to, but would like him to come back because you really don't have any. Yeah, you don't have anybody in the pipeline.
Yeah, he's definitely coming back.
Montgomery's been good. It's just he's not the flashy type that we're like, his pitching matchups is not a must see with him on the mound. So we go here to the third. The Yankees will feature Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, Jose Trevino, Joey Gallo, and back to the top of the lineup as we have Willie Robinson is with us here, making sure we do the 2 strikeout horns. So we did 1 to see if he was awake and he was with us. He is. So we'll continue the 2 strikeout horn. So the Yankees and the Dodgers have the same winning percentage. And of course, like Hill said, the best record, 1.5, is the Astros right behind us. Hey, just get in as a division winner. Get the week, the bye. That's all. I couldn't care. Home field is your home field as good as your starting pitcher. But I want everyone to come through Yankee Stadium though. So here's Falefa, who's batting .273 with no home runs, and he has 29 RBIs. The first pitch of the inning, in there for a call strike. So we start the 3rd inning here. And here's the 0-1 pitch. In there quickly, 0-2. So Kremer pitching some strikes here, throwing strikes, getting ahead of the count. And the 0-2 pitch coming. Just missed 1 and 2. And Jose says, some people become great late. I believe Nasty remembers our Dickey Cliff Lee. Yes. Yes. Andrew Miller. Yes. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Very good examples.
I don't like that first name. He fell off. He fell off bad. I remember R.A. Dickey from the Mets. He fell off bad.
Knuckleballers have that type of. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Foul. I mean, there could be years that the knuckleballers are phenomenal, and then they could be atrocious.
I'm not gonna lie. I love when we played against Tim Wakefield because A-Rod used to kill him.
I take it even back more. I forgot who was the knuckleballer. Oh, Tim Wakefield. There you go.
Yeah, yeah.
When Darryl Strawberry, they used to just demolish knuckleballs. 2-2. Ooh, that was a strike. I'll take it. So it's a full count, 3 and 2 here to lead off. Ooh.
Yeah, you just gotta be patient. Like if you wait till that ball comes down and your swing is, you can hit a home run almost every other time.
Strawberry had that uppercut swing, perfect for a knuckleball. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming.
Nope.
Oh, he swung at ball 4. He didn't swing at the strike. And he got hit for. He chases. My God,
the ball don't lie.
Exactly, good one. We're thinking about you, Chef Dan. Chef Dan, every time the missed free throw, that was his favorite saying in the basketball. So I just wanted to give shout out to my partner, Chef Dan. Well, I feel for him. He's working in that hot kitchen. Johnny Davis, our #1 draft pick. What's up, my man? Here's Trevino. Strike 1. That will never get old, Johnny Davis. So I hope I don't get old. Though I don't hope it doesn't get old me saying that, but you'll always be our #1 draft pick. And the pitch. Ooh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Man, come on, Trevino. I know you like that high pitch.
And the pitch. This one, line. Trevino lines this one, and it's a base hit. It gets through. But good backup there by the center fielder. Good backup. That wouldn't go. It prevents Trevino to a single rather than a double. So Trevino was at 247 with 7 home runs, 28 RBI. So he'll probably be at 250 after this hit.
I called it. I knew he was waiting for that high pitch.
Now this will bring up Joey 0-2 Gallo. The youthless wonder will come up.
Better stop saying that. Ain't gonna hit your home run.
Well, that's why we want a little reverse psychology here. So Gallo steps in here with 1 out. And here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Fouls it straight back. So it's quickly 0-2.
That's not your pitch, Gallo.
And Joey Gallo is up. So,
you gotta swing at something low, bro, because your swing is made for low pitches.
Here's the 0-1, but really 0-2 pitch. Throw over to first. I hope it doesn't happen. But I hope it doesn't happen.
Please don't say it. Please don't say it.
Here's your 1. Imagine Joey Gallo on a 10-12 pitch playoff.
Oh, man.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, wait a minute.
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
Assume the position.
Oh, man. He keeps swinging at high pitches. I don't know why. He don't hit high pitches.
Here we go. 0-2 pitch. And the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Stays away from that one.
Okay, it was another high pitch. I'm telling you, Joey, just wait. He's gonna throw you something low, bro.
He's only gotten 5 hits with those high pitches. 5 for 59.
That's what I'm saying. He's not a high. He doesn't hit high pitches.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. This one down the plate. He pops it up. Skies this one. Shadow left. Hayes shading his eyes, but he makes the catch. 2 outs. So he didn't strike out, though. He made contact. And he goes, I'm at the gym. I almost dropped my weight with the 0-2 Gallo. Get that workout in there, man. Remember,
right.
Full extension, Mike. Full extension. Full extension. Full extension, brother.
It's your chance, DJ. It's your chance, DJ.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, who's 0 for 1, lined out in the first inning. Now, DJ trying to creep up his batting average there.
What is batting? 285 or 283?
He was at 284, but he's down now to 282.
Okay.
Here's the pitch. Takes high 1-0. 283, excuse me, 283.
All right, so I know it was a 3.
So LeMahieu's a couple, just a hot. He was been batting hot. He's been hot lately, and he's trying to get to 300.
Well, if he gets to 300, boy, people are gonna be in trouble.
2-0. So Kremer a little bit out there, a little upset with Newman behind the plate.
Should I take a walk, DJ? If we can get Judge to bat.
So with 2 outs here, runner at first is Trevino. He has a 1 out, the Yankees' first hit. So here's a 2-0 pitch coming. Right down Broadway, 2-1. You can't blame LeMahieu with Judge on deck. You want to try to get, plus you want to get that pitch count for Kremer, who's at 38 pitches so far here with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's a 2-1 pitch. LeMahieu cranks one. It's going back.
Come on.
Back. It's in the triangle. Let's see Trevino. Let's see if they send him. Trevino's being waved. Here's a throw to the plate. Trevino will score. The Yankees take a 1-0 lead.
Good job,
RBI for DJ LeMahieu.
So you telling me that would have been a home run?
Yes,
okay.
That would have been a home run. That would have been a home run. Same area where the seats were placed back in Camden Yards, Glaber's era. The double from Rashman, considered an era, would have been a home run, and now DJ LeMahieu's ball would have been a home run.
So basically, it would have been a tie game.
Actually, no, Yankees would have been up 2-1.
No, I thought he had somebody on base though.
No, Rashman's was.
No, yeah. No, it was the next person that got the hit. Yeah, you're right.
So it's a 1-0 lead here. So LeMahieu is hot. Here's Judge now with 2 outs, runner at second.
You gotta keep it going, Judge. DJ hot. You gotta be hot too.
There you go. Cutter down low, 1-0. Good stop there by Trevino's, keeping LeMahieu at second. So I don't get it. If Bank of America is still sponsoring MLB, why did they make me change my debit card? I had a beautiful Yankee emblem, saying they sent me a letter. Whoa, Bank of America is no longer with the sponsor. Here's the pitch, and foul. 1-1 strike. I was so proud every time I used my debit card. I had the Yankee card with logo, and I just pulled it out. It was. They said no, they're no longer sponsored. Nonsense. They're all over this. I'm gonna call my bank tomorrow. Say I want my Yankee debit card back. Man, that's pride, man. Here's a 1-1 pitch.
Oh,
this ball is crushed. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Judge does it again. He hammers one.
He's hot.
Woo. Caliente. All rise. Here comes the Judge on a Sunday afternoon and makes it 3-0 Yankees. Woo!
I'm gonna say this: he's breaking his rookie record.
Rookie record and Mr. Roger Maris record. Woo!
Because he's hitting home runs every other game now. That was huge.
Speaking of Bank of America, you better Oh, better make sure you're getting ready for a big contract that's going to be deposited in your bank from Mr. Aaron Judge.
Every time he hits a home run, ching ching.
Jason, salute. Yeah, oh my God. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad you had your great time on your vacation, Jason. We appreciate it. Definitely.
What's up, Jason?
But we need you to 2 balls and no strike. We need you to get those red lines in order. Make sure everyone gets going, and we'll get ready for the work day tomorrow.
See, it's another thing too, because people was talking about yesterday. Oh, same old Yankees not scoring people and running position. You got to realize we doing this with 2 outs.
Where's
Yankees
Rizzo?
wasn't doing this.
Yes. Ooh, so that was a shift base hit, and it comes to a conclusion. But the Yankees scored 3 runs on 3 hits. They leave no one on. 356 home run. It's number 37 for Judge. The Yankees with a 3-0 lead here, giving that to Nestor Cortes. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Wow. What a shot.
Nah, Nestor, don't be like Montgomery and Cole. Give up the runs. 1, 2, 3 inning.
Nah, I said I got it. The prior Hialeah of Florida. I believe in him.
But it looked like my boy Judge is creeping up to 300 again.
Yes, he was. Yes, he. But prior to that, I think he was at 292. So, yeah. Wow. We are in a change of innings. Wow, that was crushed. It was like, whoa. I didn't get to see an exit velo, but once I get it, I'll let you guys know the exit velo on that.
So what you eating? Peanuts?
No, I'm having just a little bit of iced tea there, and I had a what you call it, paleo string cheese snack for now. We have Hector out and about in the city of New York, stopping at everywhere, having a nice snack from all the different places of New York. He's touring the city on a nice snack adventure. So, Hector, enjoy, buddy.
Yeah, we living by you, bruh.
Yes. So we got the Mets coming up soon, yeah. And here's Mateo. Cortes pitching with a 3-0 lead. He misses with a ball 1-0, not by much. I'm just looking at Judge's home run again. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Actually, foul back, 1-1.
Is it me or Judge's swing reminds me of A-Rod's?
He has something like that.
Okay, because like the way A-Rod used to swing, is almost the exact same thing.
Here's the pitch. This foul back. 1-2. You know what? Judge is like a combination of Jeter and A-Rod.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I mean, when A-Rod was on fire, the best player in baseball, and like he has all the mannerisms and conduct and the aura of Jeter. Here's a Mateo Rosa slowly to second. Teo Torres, so 1 out.
Good job.
Jose says Brooklyn is literally on fire, 100 degrees heat right now. Ugh. Trust me, we live in Central Florida. I have to work in that every day. So think of that with no air conditioner. I'm building a house with no AC. I gotta, finish it up, get it ready for it to get inspected, so they could put the power on, so the AC company could come and get it ready to cool it off. So just think about working. Me and Jason, both, we got to deal with that. So there's one away.
And I'm in Louisiana, so yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad too, because I work at the Walmart for Coke and stuff, and their air conditioning sucks. So like I'm sweating bullets.
Ooh, the pitch. 0-2. So quickly 0-2 on Mullins. So Jose thinks that he swings like Eddie Murray. I gotta look at that one there, Jose.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, there's no gift bags in the Judge household. Judge is already tied the knot there. So here's the 1-2 pitch here. Didn't miss by much on that one. Just Mullins sidearm drop, and he got it on his hands and he fouled it off. I just love calling Nestor Cortes games here because it's so quick. Get the ball going compared to Montgomery. It's like, you know, Montgomery's a good pitcher, but one of the games that him and Tyone are the two that the little watch alongs. I'm like, ugh. Here's the 1-2 pitch swing, and he just missed that on that one. Didn't miss by much, but it was a ball, but didn't miss by much. So it's a 2-2 count here. So the Yankees on 3 runs on 3 hits. Baltimore has a hit here, and they're batting with 1 out here with 2 balls and 2 strike count in the 3rd. And the pitch. This is tapped up the middle. KF and infield base hit.
Damn.
That was a slow one, and IKF didn't charge it or rush it. But, you know, that was just a good job there by Cedric, just running and hustling. This is what you got to do, Little League kids. This is when you want to try to not take any hit for granted or anything hit. Look at that footage from Mullins. He just busted out of the box. Nothing you can do there.
If you had to choose one pitcher in the past or right now that don't play for the Yankees, who you like would love to watch and see? Like who you pay money to watch and see? Like
if I could come back in time just to watch 1 inning?
Yeah, just 1 inning. One inning, 1 game, whatever. Any pitcher.
But it has to be someone you've seen in your lifetime. Like I could say, I want to see. Like so a lot of people haven't never seen Sandy Koufax. You know, me personally, 1 inning I would like to see is Nolan Ryan. I seen it myself because there's a pitch 0-2. Is it 0-1? What do you call that? A strike? No, 1-1. Excuse me. I think it'll be Nolan Ryan. I went to many years ago. They're talking about the 92, if I'm not mistaken. Let me start this story. Well, Cortes is taking his time. Well, I went. Well, my uncle used to get tickets from his company. The stockbrokers used to get tickets, so they knew he was a Texas Ranger fan, and we would go back Yankee Stadium behind home plate on a doubleheader. Nolan Ryan pitched the first game. I can still hear the ball whistling when he was throwing gas. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shoom, shoom. I was, as a kid being behind home plate watching Nolan Ryan throw. Whew. Wow. I say, and I'm like, why did the Mets let him go?
I think mine has to be Pedro.
All right. Jason likes David Wells. He was old school, drunker. Yeah, I remember that 98 game when he had like 12 strikeouts when they were putting beer bottles. I remember before they used to put strikeouts on the Yankee Stadium facade. They would have beer bottles. I remember that day. We were supposed to be at work, and we ended up going. It was a day game. We were working near the stadium, and we ended up going to that game. So the 1-2 pitch coming. Ooh, just miss.
That first ball, that was a strike.
Yeah, a little bit inconsistent. Remember we were talking about that. We thought that the umpires were going to call it because it's a hot day and the sun is beating on them. They want to get this game done as quickly, as swiftly as possible. But they're still as bad as we thought they were. 2-2. The count runs full 3-2 on Trey Mancini. So the payoff pitch with 1 out here. Would you send the runner? Wait, Mullins, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Good thing they didn't. He went with the slider and he gets the strikeout there.
Good job, Nestor.
So with 2 outs, runner at first here. And we'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Mountcastle is a strikeout victim, his first time up against Cortes. So the Yankees are up 3-0 here with 2 outs, runner at first. "45 pitches for Cortes here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The first pitch, Mountcastle swings and fouls it away. 0-1 to count. Yeah, I get you here, but it's so much a long time to worry about tiebreakers and finishing with best record. This especially we got more than 40 plus games here. That'll be plenty of time to have that debate and discussion about that. If so yeah, I get that. I get that you're giddy, that you're 1.5, 1-2, 0-2, but it's a long time. You gotta ways to go. Eddie Murray was great. Might be the best switch hitter ever. Yeah, Eddie Murray was a pretty good hitter. A Hall of Famer. He wasn't bad with the Mets either. When he played that brief time in the Mets, and although the Mets teams that he was on were horrible, wasn't bad. And the 0-2 pitch dropped down, and we get the 2-strike horn. We got to make sure we do it 2 times. There we go. Oh, so he would like to see Juan Marichal. Okay. Or young. Here's the 0-2 pitch, grounded, chopped to third, short, for left, a long throw, and he got it in time.
Good
so
job.
The inning comes to a conclusion. So he works around that infield, 1 out infield signal. So we go now to the 4th inning. Just think about a young Dwight Gooden with the Mets. Whew. Talk about nasty. Or Roger Clemens in his early days.
Oh no, you can't talk about Roger. He took steroids.
Yeah.
Still think he should be a Hall of Famer.
I believe so too. It's him and Bonds both. And Mike is giving us Murray. Yes, he one of those few with 3,500s. Yes, absolutely. No doubt about it. Eddie Murray, phenomenal ball player. Even when he was, on his twilight years with Cleveland, was still a threat. Oh, Red Saberhagen, yes, Red Saberhagen. Literally, you could say won that in that 85 World Series. Saberhagen was on fire too. Saberhagen was a very good pitcher that we tend to forget about. Jack Morris, a compiler, but he was a good big game pitcher. Jack Morris, another one back in the days. Underappreciative. Dave Stewart, no one hardly talk. He gets forgotten, but he was another one. Dave Stewart was a tough SOB when it came to playoff time with that forkball.
Sure. I remember Tim Lincecum was a beast, and then he started falling off with injuries too.
Tim Lincecum was another one, as the umpires are getting treated. And you would think this umpire would call more strikes, especially he's a bald man behind home plate with that sun heating on his bald head.
You didn't tell me Mr. Clean was in the game?
Jack McDowell before flipping the game. Yeah, he had good stuff. Jack McDowell, he was. Yes, Jack McDowell pitched 10 innings in the World Series. Yes, and he only gave up 1 run. Yeah, he was a beast, man.
That's never gonna happen.
No, never. Here's Torres. Ooh, did he go? No. 1-0. He held up on there. It was like kind of a defensive swing. Ora Hershiser before the injury. Here's the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Hershiser had a streak where he was a scoreless streak, phenomenal job. Or Hershiser was really a nasty.
He played for the Dodgers, huh?
Yeah, that's where he made his bones before going to the Indians.
My mom grew up watching the Dodgers when she was little with Sandy Koufax and Earl Hershiser.
3-0, the pitch. Tom Seaver, that's another, the late Tom Seaver, phenomenal. New Yorkers should know if you have your grandparents, if they're your parents, he was just phenomenal. 3-0 pitch, and he walks. John Smoltz, of course, the Atlanta pitchers, Maddox, Smoltz, Glavine, although they didn't get the postseason job done, but they were really tough pitchers in the regular season. So Torres leads off with a walk here. We'll bring up Matt Carpenter, who's a strikeout victim his first time up. Hershiser has the best World Series I ever seen from a pitcher. Yeah, he totally wrecked that 88 playoffs.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Because I just realized that Philly had a three-headed monster too, and they didn't win too much. They had Cliff Lee, Roy Halladay, and Clay. I'm trying to think of the dude's name.
Cliff Lee.
Yeah, Cliff Lee, Roy Halladay, and there was another pitcher that they had. I can't think of his name.
I know. I'm seeing him, but I don't remember him.
Yeah,
I know exactly.
He's tall. He's tall. I can't think of his name. Oh, well, it's gonna kill me.
Not Terry Mulholland.
No. Oh man, I can't think of his name.
And of course, Jason mentioned Fernando Venezuela. Also, Fernando Venezuela was on fire when he came up. Fernando Mania. He was a marketing genius. They marketed the living crap out of him. With the Dodgers in the early '80s. And rightfully so. He was really good. Cole Hamels. There we go.
Cole Hamels. Yes.
Good job. Thank you. I was picturing him in my head. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and they didn't really do too much neither.
Ooh, swing and a miss. So Carpenter goes down. 3 pitches. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Back-to-back strikeouts for Carpenter. But yes, Mike. My Dodgers always had good pitchers. Dennis Eckersley, yeah, don't you remember that home run from Kirk Gibson hitting off him? But Eckersley was a really good reliever, man, and intimidating too. For some reason, with he was intimidating, just intimidating looking. At least to me, when I look, I was like, oh damn, there you go, he coming in, they might lose. But I love that. One of my favorite series was that Cincinnati Reds sweep of the Athletics in the 90s. I kind of like that team, that Reds team. Of course, Don Lawson. Of course, that's the best World Series performance. You pitch a perfect game in a World Series. My God, you can't top that. That 93 Philadelphia team was crazy. Yes, they were. They should have won that World Series, but it is what it is. Here's a base hit. So let's see if he goes to third. No, Torres will go to third. He faked and he goes. Now he goes. He puts it flat, and he is. He overslid. It didn't look good there because he slowed down and then he put the afterburners and then he took off. Like a delayed reaction, but they're going to check the replay to see.
Yeah, I can't see, so just let me know if you were safe or not.
Let's see. I think they got him out because he overslid the bag. Then he just nonchalantly, started. No, he's out. Torres is out. A mental error, indeed. We got more of the pictures. Yes, Jimmy Leyritz was the catcher for the New York Yankees in the early 90s. Then he became a backup. He was having a good year in 94 before the strike. Let's see. Oh, that was a good throw there to Torres. Good throw. He was out by
Who's that catcher that that played for the Yankees that was gonna be something, but then he died in a plane crash.
No, Thurman Munson. No, he was great.
Yeah.
Thurman Munson was the captain. He could have been even a more of a Hall of Famer.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
They say with the credentials before, even by him passing away, he should go in the Hall of Fame. So a weird play there by Torres. He was out, yes, he was, but it was weird. And there's a throw over to first, and Hicks get back to first.
Torres, you should have just stayed in second.
Torres does some things that make you scratch your head. You know he has a bunch of talent, but the mental mistakes he does, it's like, are you really like, you know, it makes you scratch your head there.
Like I used to play baseball, but the problem is he doesn't think before the play happens. Like he don't think about scenarios and stuff. He waits till it happens and says, "Oh, let me see if I can do this."
The 2-0 pitch here to kind of Falefa. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
It's like he overthinks it too much.
Now, if he would have went busting it out from the very beginning,
That's what I'm saying.
He would have been made safe. But that he stopped, he put the afterburners, and then he kind of was a little slow before we kind of paused to do the slide. It took away those seconds. 3 balls and 1 strike. So that was a puzzling play there. Hey, I'll tell you one thing. The more I love Gleyber Torres, I kind of want to get his jersey. That's my next jersey. To be honest with you, I'm a big Torres fan, but if Washington wants him for Soto, I'm putting him in there. Seriously.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, yeah.
Not because of the mistake. No, not because of this mistake. Is that you got to give something to get something. If it's going to expedite getting a Soto, and that's because, listen, if whichever one of the shortstops we don't get rid of, we also got DJ LeMahieu. You're going to have, you could get yourself a backup center. You know, you have Marvin Gonzalez, you know, Miguel Andujar. If he's not part of the deals, you could, you know, I love Torres. Like I said, I do want to get his jersey. That's the next one. But if I'm thinking I will. Here's Falefa. Powers this one on right field and right to the track. So the inning comes to a conclusion.
Yeah, Torres, he messed us up because that would have probably scored another run.
Yes. So the Yankees get no runs. They get a hit, but they leave one on. And we go now to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees with a 3-0 lead, but you can't make these mental mistakes because it keeps teams alive and it gives them a little bit of glimmer of hope. And then they get on a roll, and next thing you know, you're playing a tie game in the middle of the 8th inning. You got to put these teams away.
Yeah, if we give up Torres, I don't mind because you got DJ, and then you don't have to worry about paying Torres neither too.
That's another one. His contract is coming up pretty soon. He's arbitrational eligible. Yes. You got to think about, you know, second base. You could fill that. You could find a second baseman. It's not an easy position to field. Yes. But you know, if depending on what the trades and what's involved, who's left over, we mentioned all the usual suspects of all the shortstops that they have there. Could possibly move to second and so forth. And yeah, I think you have to think about if Torres is a big chip that could bring you even a big pitcher. If it's going to land you, you know, you're going to get yourself a bona fide starter, and they want an MLB ready player. I'm really thinking hard about it. Because although Torres could be a phenomenal MVP type of player, but he's been here now 5 years, and we've seen that he has room to grow. But maybe we've seen the ceiling on Torres.
I'm not gonna lie. That year that the Reds wanted him straight up for Castile, I would have did it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we know that they have an eye for Torres here. If maybe that's a move we think about. I don't know, for Castillo. Or, you know, we all know that his friend Luis Cesa's there, and I don't know. We shall see. So we go now to the bottom of the 4th inning here. Yankees up 3-0. The Orioles will have the middle of the lineup. You have Austin Hayes, Rutschman, and Uranus. So here's Cortes. Fouls, strike one. So that's his 50th pitch right there for Nestor Cortes.
He can easily go 6 innings.
We like to see that, but you know how Buffoon likes to come out and have everybody take his picture, him changing the pictures. Hey, look at me. 1 ball, 0-2. Hey, look at me. I do pitching changes. Hey, I'm too sexy to to walk. Yeah.
You did this to me.
And the pitch grounded, and that's a base hit against the shift there. So Austin Heads is on with a base hit, opposite field base hit. Good hitting there. Good pitch there by Cortes, but better hitting. So that would bring up Rutschman. Here comes the Orioles. See, you can't have these mistakes, these mental mistakes, and then become the teams capitalize. You know, the baseball just finds it that you cannot. You can't play any defensive metrics on that.
I can see that song now. I'm too sexy for this gum. Too sexy for this gum. Oh man. He had a good pitch though.
It was. There's a first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to count. Rutschman is 1 for 1. He had that. They made it an error. They called it a single, but it was an error on Torres. So they changed it to a single, to a hit. I disagree. I disagree on that one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count here.
Double play would be huge.
As Glaber is biting his nails there. Someone didn't have any catering or a pre-game snack.
Might need some gum. Boom, give him some gum.
Yeah, he's got plenty of that. There's Buffoon. They show I need those glasses from when I'm at work. Here's the 1-2 pitch. One thing I always had when I played was Oakleys. I know they were freaking expensive, but I always had a pair. Sidearm, 2-2. My favorite ones were the yellow ones. They would just open your even I used to even wear them at night games. They were dude, talk about clarity. You could see clarity.
Oh, so you played baseball when you was younger?
Yeah.
What position?
I was a first baseman. At first, I was a shortstop, but I got a little too chunky for shortstop. Then I played first, and then the pitch. I was a good pitcher.
Okay.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good job.
I got him. So we get a strikeout whistle coming. Injured my rotator cuff, and I didn't. That's it. No more pitching.
Yeah, I played the outfield. I loved it too.
I dabbled in right field. My ventures in right field. That was okay. I like the infield, just the action. I never thought. Here's the pitch for Rios, ball outside. I never thought about playing third in decent hardball. But when I moved, years later when I played softball, I love playing third. I said, man, I should have played third when I was playing baseball. Instead of moving shortstop going to first, I should have went to third. But I never thought about it. So I'll go. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, the ones for the range. Yes, the yellow lenses from the ranges. Yeah, I had a pair of Oakleys. The yellow ones for Oakley, like the Rangers, but they were back then. We're talking about in the early '90s. They were like $120 for those. My dad got them for me, and man, they were phenomenal. I remember because my dad made sure those are $120. You make sure you take good care of them. This and this and that. God bless his soul. He bought them for they were Oakleys. He got me 2 pairs of Oakleys. I had a nice one too. The regular glasses, Oakleys were expensive, man. Because my dad was always into sunglasses. We always had a pair of Ray-Bans, no matter what. So,
talk about expensive.
yeah, my dad. I didn't like him. To me, they look too much copy and all that, like a cop and all. But he will have all different types of, So he was into the sunglasses. So and now I see why he didn't mind paying them. It's like guys that like the Jordans and the sneakers. Here's a 2 and 2. He will always get that.
Come on, Nestor. I would love a double play.
Who got DFA today? Ron Maniacho's back. But someone got DFA by the Yankees.
Oh, Shane Green.
Who?
Shane Green.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Aranis goes down on strike. But Shea Green was a former closer. You're telling me he didn't show no promises in the minor leagues, especially when they need bullpen help? I know Mariachi is, an arm that they could use, but wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah, Shane Green didn't really do too good in the minors, and then they brought him up for a cup of coffee yesterday. And I mean, he did.
That's what it was.
Yeah, he got the first 2 outs, then he gave up a home run.
I didn't. Okay. So here's Tyler Nevin, who was a strikeout victim, and Torres is back in the outfield. That 4 outfield alignment, and it's 2 balls and no strike to count. So this next year is all going to the wayside, guys. No more of these ridiculous shifts. Baseball is gonna implement a regular, take that away. And here's 3-0 right now. You got Tyler Nevin is not a good hitter, although you got Trevino's next. Go after it. Logan says, best athlete of all time, Bo Jackson. Yes, before injuries. I agree with you, Logan. I met Bo Jackson. I saw him. He lives in Florida, and saw him. Was in there for a strike. He lives somewhere around here in Florida. He had his bow nose license plate. Stopped at a light. I said, I passed. It was Bo Jackson. I was like, oh, look at that. As well as Darryl Strawberry lives in Florida. He lives somewhere by what's that section called? By Sand Lake area. 3 and 2. So he's another one, a Central Florida native.
I don't disagree about the Bo Jackson thing, but I know Primetime would have gave him a run for his money.
Yeah, but Primetime wasn't a good hitter compared to what Bo Jackson was an all-star. Dion, multiple time. Dion might have made 1 all-star, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. He was a better football player than a baseball player. But Bo Jackson,
he was fast.
Oof. But Bo Jackson was phenomenal.
I know.
He used to break the bats over his knees like nothing. Like it looked like a toothpick.
I saw the outfield catches.
So here's the 3-2 pitch. Grounded. Right there is LeMahieu.
Come on.
Throws. And the inning comes to a conclusion.
Good job.
Cortes gets out of that 3-0 pitch, comes back and battles, and he gets out of that inning. So the Yankees will now go to the 5th inning with a 3-0 lead. Dr. Phillips. That's what I'm like trying to think about the name where I saw he goes to the Bank of America and Dr. Phillips a lot. Darryl Strawberry. Very nice guy, humble guy. My brother used to see him. My brother used to work across the street from that bank. He's like, oh, Darryl was here. It's like awesome. And let's see. Bo Jackson would have been number 1 pick for both MLB. The Bucks screwed him out of that. Darryl lives here from the imports. And of course, Damon. Damon lives here. Johnny Damon over by the Castleberry area.
I still can't believe he became a Yankee.
Money talks, BS walks.
Yeah, I mean, cut the hair too. I was surprised.
Oh, of course. Those that say, "Oh, Castillo won't cut the hair." Castillo won't cut the hair. He will. Look at Johnny Damon in a quickness. Give me that. He cut it. Chris, I know you're a big wrestling fan. Now that we have a moment, did you get to watch Ring of Honor?
I don't like. I'm sorry. I'm more like I don't know. I'm just a WWE person. Every once in a while, I'll catch TNA. Like Ring of Honor and AEW and stuff like that. Like I don't really watch that, but I heard of like certain people from AEW because it seemed like they don't take care of their own superstars, and now they starting to try to transition to WWE.
You're almost there on the head with that. You know, I was like that. I wasn't tribal like only WWE. I would watch it, but not get into it. But now that with the podcast covering the wrestling, I'm starting to appreciate it more. Watching it and cover, try to cover it to talk about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a bad program. It wasn't a bad program. It was better than AEW, and it's funny because it's the same owner. So here's Trevino leading off here, the same owner and all that. But yeah, it was. Ugh.
Like I agree with you with the like I saw the podcast with AEW that they become a WCW where they're not taking care of their own people and they worry about taking WWE people.
Oh, Trevino. A base hit for Trevino. Wow, he's having a good game tonight there. 2 for 2. This one was a pitch in the middle down low. It wasn't one of those high ones.
Like who?
Yes.
Who's that wrestler that oh man, he's almost like the Miz from AEW, but he's a little bit more good with the mic. Like
not Christian.
No, M something.
No, that's him. That's MJF.
Yeah,
MJF. Yeah.
He's coming to WWE. He's coming to WWE.
I when you said Miz, I thought of MJF. Yes. They have a lot of similarities. Here's Gallo. Yeah. Joey 0-2 Gallo is up. Swing and a miss. 0-1, but it's really 0-2. It's only a matter of time. We'll be 0-2.
Yeah, he's coming to WWE.
Oh, no question about that. So Gallo actually flew out to left here. He's behind 0-1, but really 0-2. Here's pitch. Okay, here we go. Assume the position.
No, man. Why you gotta do this? Come on, Joey. Prove this man wrong.
That's the reason why I got the pen. I keep a scorecard, and the pen is up for the big fat K that I put under his name as a strikeout.
Come on, Joey.
A ball up high, 1-2. Trevino was doing a little dancing there. He ain't going anywhere. Not with that 0-2 Gallo who strikes out.
Come on, Gallo.
My pen is standing more up than an old man on Viagra when Joey Gallo comes up.
Come on, Gallo.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. He fouls it.
Oh, let me ask you this, because you can see the game. Are they shifting on Gallo?
Yeah, they do shifts.
Why he doesn't bunt?
Everyone said that so many times, and he's just a hard-headed.
I'm bunting every time to get a hit.
Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Here he's holding off for a while now. He steps off. Chris, when you have a chance in the private chat, there's some message for you there. So if you want to watch the game.
Oh. No, I'm good. I mean, it's not a big deal. I mean, I like your reaction. It's funny.
I appreciate it. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just missed 2-2.
Good job, Joey.
Didn't miss. It looked like a strike from here, but you look at the pitch com, it was just a borderline one, just barely on top.
That second pitch that he missed, he should have hit because that was his pitch.
Yeah, no, the second pitch of the at bat. I agree with you. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see what Joey Gallo, 0-2 Gallo will do. And the pitch. Foul again.
That's fine. You fighting. Come on, Gallo. Come on, we need your trade value to go up, bro.
Ooh, Anaheim all over Atlanta, 8-0. That helps the Mets. So those useless Angels, 8-0 over the Braves, the world champs. Throw over to first. But the Mets have been losing too, man. They've been
they a big collapse.
San Diego just handling them. They play Sunday night baseball. You know what? Maybe I should do that. Watch along. I haven't done the Q44 Mets podcast in a while. It's just I gotta clone myself, man. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Gallo cues that one, and he missed from getting a double with no one there. That would have been the most. I think I would have died laughing there.
So it was a foul ball.
Foul ball. It just missed the line. It just he hit off the end of the bat, and it just hit the line and just missed it. Well, it was about a foot off, but I just wanted to make it a little dramatic. So 67 pitches for Cosmo Kremer here.
Come on, Gallo.
The 2-2 pitch. Right in there. Strike 3. Like the sun rises from the east, sun sets in the west, the day follows the night, and you pay debt and taxes. Joey Gallo strikes out.
Hey, he tried.
Joey Gallo's in the Keith Lee section. You suck. So here's DJ LeMahieu, who's been on fire. Let's see if DJ could come up here with a big hit. Here's a pitch in there for a call strike. 1 right down the heart of the plate. DJ who's at 285 now.
Oh, man.
Here's DJ. 0-1 count. He almost missed a home run. If it was the last year's fences, it would have been over, cleared. But all in all, he had a double. So he's 1 for 2. He's sporting the dope red sunglasses tonight here.
My bad.
Here's the 0-2 pitch coming. LeMahieu pops this one to right field. Mancini makes the play. So he's retired. 2 away. So with 1 out, with one man on first with 2 outs, here's Judge, who homered last time up. He just absolutely crushed this pitch. 365-foot blast.
Get another home run, Judge, like you did the first game.
All right, so let's get going here for Judge. So Judge is 7 for 11 in his series. So he's torturing Oriole pitching. He takes a strike. Strike 1. He gets ahead of count, 0-1. Pretty good pitch there. It kind of tied him up. It cut across, and hit that part of the plate.
Come on, Judge.
Here's the 0-1 pitch coming. That one's a good pitch there. 0-2. That was another cutter. It starts like it's coming in on Judge's hands, and it cuts right across to the corner of the plates there for a strike. That's a good pitch, but he's got to make sure he gets it with a lot of cutting action, because Judge gets a hold of it. We're looking at another 2-run shot here. The pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So
yeah, that second cutter was way better than the first one.
It was.
The first one, Judge should have got.
No, it wasn't on his hands, but then it had late movement. If you see it, there were tough pitches. Here's the 1-2 outside, 2-2. He's feeding him a diet of cutters, nothing but cutters. All of them, and these were breaking away. He has to be careful if he doesn't trying to change the arm angle a little bit, because if he takes a little bit off the cutter, it's going to be a dead ball where Judge is just going to crush it, either for a double or a home run.
Yeah, that's fine with us.
He's got to make sure he has that same bite cut action. And the pitch. Again, He threw a changeup this time, but he's overthrowing it though. So when he used the last 3 pitches, he's been trying to overgrip it, overthrow it. And if he now it's a payoff pitch, and if he's afraid of taking a little bit off because he felt like he was overthrowing, that's where he could get hurt. Let's see what his manager or his pitching coach have him call here. The cutter's been good, but you can't. And he went with a changeup. But let's see. Here's the payoff pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Tipped into the glove, and held by the catcher. So Judge is retired. So the Yankees get no runs, but they got a hit. They leave 1 on, and we go halfway through the game here. 3-0 Yankees. We got Chris with us here. We got the chat in full force, full effect on a beautiful Sunday afternoon in July, summer Sunday. Thank you for all you guys watching along with us, listening on and workout like Mike Rotunda, working out, getting those reps in there, doing his chest or shoulders, biceps, whatever part of the upper body that you're working on, get it in there, get the full extension, and then you got to have a protein shake afterwards. And then for Jason, you got to make sure you need we got a 24-hour cleanse with all the food, good, delicious food that you had on that cruise ship. Need a cleanse, my friend. And Maria hanging out in beautiful Soho. Maybe after the game is over, get a nice corned beef sandwich at Katz. I wouldn't mind a corned beef sandwich. And I am heel. Well, I don't know what I could say. Heel on. And Jose Melo, of course. Jose Melo always in the chat there. Jose Melo will be joining soon here with us, so I can't wait to conversate with him and all our good talks. Oh, here it is. It's chicken and veggies going forward. Got to drop 25. All right, I'm going to join you on that challenge. Chicken and veggies. Look at that. Progress report from Zach Britton. He is facing hitters within the next 2 weeks. I can see Britton will be here in September. Oh, yes. The Rubens are delicious from Royal Caribbean. All right, so let's see it. Here we go. Trevino's, the bottom of the lineup for the Orioles. Trevino's, Mateo, back to the top with Mullins. Yankees have a 3-0 lead here. So Trevino's was a strikeout victim his first time up in the second inning. Cortes, 68 pitches here, is about to pitch his 69th pitch of the game. And the pitch popped up. Let's see if it's going to be in play. And they chase it, and it goes away out into the seats. Now, it's a hot day in Baltimore, hot summer day. I'm surprised to see the empty seats tonight in this afternoon game here in Baltimore.
I don't know. The fans, Baltimore is actually winning. The fans should be supporting them.
Now, here's the 0-1 pitch. 2 and 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, these arenas and these events, they are kind of outpricing the regular Joes, the regular average Joe like ourselves to go to these games, especially a family of 4. No one has the extra $400 to spend there. Here's 1-1. Swing and a miss. Quickly 1 and 2. Because it will cost you almost $400 by the time you do parking, food, and even more. For a family of 4, even a family of 2, it's $200-something that you want to get good seats, and it becomes pretty expensive. You're getting up. They are pricing us. Here's the 1-2 pitch. And this popped up center field, right at Hicks. He makes the play. Like, one thing I'd say, I do try to go. Last year, I had the privilege of going to the first game of the Orlando Magic season against the New York Knicks. Granted, it was my Knicks. It was a pretty good ticket price, but the rest of the season, it's just outpricing me. So when I spend on one game to go watch the Knicks and Magics, I pay for the NBA ticket and I get every game. That's another problem there. There's a pitch inside for 1-0. So right, like the major league ticket package, MLB Extra Innings, I get it with the T-Mobile account. So why am I going to drive to Tampa where it's uncomfortable? One, it's a nice drive, but the stadium sucks and the area stinks. Here's a one, and Mateo bounced it and it gets a base hit here or 1 out base hit. Tampa, I want to see my Yankees live, of course, but they outpriced me. I wanted to go last time and they were over $180 for, wasn't really great. It wasn't bad. It wasn't good seats, but then I get a $45 service charge fee for what? For you could just process my ticket. I was $238. I said no, thank you. I'll watch it along here and cover it. I'm good. It's nothing like being in the arena. I love being in the arenas, but if you're gonna outprice me, I'm working extremely too hard to give away my money like that for extra fees and stuff. I'm gonna call me frugal or whatever, but I refuse to.
Yeah, I can't blame us. That is too much, and Tampa's stadium sucks anyway.
Yeah, 1-0. Yeah, and the thing is, when you leave Tampa, the I-4 or the highways to take me back home to Orlando's right there. They make you go on a detour and they make you travel the neighborhood when the neighborhood's ugly. It's terrible. Here's Mullins pops up in the cellar's left, and nice play by a California over the shoulder. So he reached deep into there, out number 2 there. Wow. Mullins and Yankees defense. Nice.
Oh no, we got to trade the shortstop. He's trash.
Ray Stadium is half air conditioned and food. So yeah, that too. There's some spots that is, they turn off and on the air conditioner. I don't know, because if they want it with the effect of ball travel or whatever the case is. It's a bad stadium. It's a really bad stadium there. Throw over. They should have built it where they wanted it originally. It was going to be a retractable or looking to the sea breeze out on the Gulf Coast. It would have been a nice scenery, and they never did it. I don't know what happened there. Here's the pitch. 1-0. So Mancini's 0 for 2. He lined out and strike out here. Yankees have a 3-0 lead. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning with a runner on and 2 outs. Cortes, 79 pitch. And he fouls that. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, I could imagine the prices in New York. I mean, they're telling me $60 to park in those parking lots. Ugh, that's expensive. Especially those that come from far, from, the suburbs, from Connecticut or Westchester County, New Jersey. Ugh. Plus, you got to pay, what, $25 in tolls to go over to George Washington Bridge? That's a lot of money, man. It's here. She's parking in the Magics in the Amway. It's $20. The Geico, or if you go off the stadium, is 10. Compared to 60. Chris, what would you 60 to 10?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Here's a 1-1 pitch. Grounded. Third. Backhand by LeMahieu. Long throw. What a play by DJ LeMahieu.
Good job.
I'm telling you, DJ LeMahieu playing some leather. No matter where you play them, second base, third, he is showing ability to possibly, dare I say, consider for a Gold Glove, the way he moves from position. Wow. We go to the 6th inning. Yankees up 3-0. Yankees will have Rizzo, Torres, Carpenter, followed by Hicks.
Yeah, it's one thing when you just taking yourself, but when you're taking kids and stuff, that stuff is ridiculous.
Wow, no sign of Caputo. Yeah, I miss Caputo. Caputo's a friend. I don't know where he's at.
He's probably yelling at the TV.
He's probably saying we should have been sweeping the Orioles today, knowing the way Caputo thinks. Try to know the way he thinks.
Oh, they could have scored like 10 runs. What's going on?
I hope he's okay though. All in all, I hope he's doing all right. I hope he's not sick that we don't know about.
Well, like I said, he was in Pete's chat the other day, so I don't know. He might be busy.
I wonder which I forget. I wonder which Discord he's in, just to go in there and see if he's there, because he likes to be on Discord while we're watching the watch-alongs, and he gets robbed up by the Discord chats of people saying. He at least lets us know what's going on, what's being said in the Discords.
I don't know. He might. Who we play after this? The Mets.
Let me see right now. Yeah, but no, I know they're off tomorrow. Let me look at the schedule. I have the schedule there, but I
think it's Boston.
I'm just removed it because I was looking at for the baseball, the wrestling program and checking. Oh, we play the Mets Tuesday.
Okay, so it is the Mets.
Ooh,
right.
Baby. Oh man,
he might pop up.
I won't be doing that Tuesday game because I'll be in NXT in there for a strike. Well, I got to see if Chef Dan will do it, but I'm gonna be on NXT live, which I didn't know that. I would have not went to NXT live. I accepted the tickets.
Nah, man, enjoy yourself. I know you like NXT.
One ball, one strike. Yeah, that's the only thing I wanted. It. Damn, I didn't know that. My apologies, Yankee. Everyone in the chat. I didn't know that it was the Mets right away like that. Or not. Oh, Rizzo gets hit by a pitch.
That ain't nothing new.
I never. You know what? This is a rule. This is the second time I see this. The second time, I never knew that. All my years of playing baseball and even now watching and all that, I didn't knew that if the ball hit the dirt, bounces and hits you, that's a hit by pitch. I thought once the ball hits the ground, the dirt, it was dead. I didn't know you could reach on a hit by pitch that way.
Yeah, one time that happened to me. It bounced and the ball hit the hell out my butt. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I never knew you were. I never knew you could be awarded first base on that. That's the first time. I seen, and this happened already this week.
Well, we'll see if we can get a rally started.
Throw over to first. And that was a thrower for nothing because Rizzo was just standing on the bag. He didn't even take a step away. Throw over to first again. Again, they're concerned about the speedy Rizzo. Rizzo's so much speed that they're concerned he's going to steal all 4 bases in one shot.
Yeah, don't tell nobody.
No, shh. Can't tell nobody. He's the Flash out there. Well, no fun taking your name away from you. Oh, I forgot about the Ghost Runner. Yes, but at least that rule, Jason, I didn't know about that rule that if it bounces and it hits. I never knew that rule. That was a weird one. And infield fly rule, yes, that's another one. There. That's a different one. I think the infield fly was open to interpretation on the umpires when they could call that. Especially, sometimes you see some balls that are medium outfield and they call infield, infield fly. Sometimes they don't. Here's the 0-1. 0-2. That's a good one there too.
Come on, Gleyber, what are you doing? You swung at a ball.
Gleyber looks a little lost, but here's a problem. If you want to give Gleyber a day off, you got to put Donaldson, and Donaldson hasn't been hot lately either. I mean, you'd rather play the younger kid than the older vet.
Well, you can play Marwin.
And fall. And I want to know what about Marwin? Something about, I don't think Boom kind of like him too much, because we've seen him pinch hit for him even when he has a pitcher that he's gonna, like, he bats lefty and they bring in a righty and he'll still pinch hit Gonzalez with a right-handed batter. He's done it a couple times, and it shows me, like, I don't know if they really. I wouldn't be surprised if they end up releasing him if they make some trades and they need spots. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So I wonder about Marwin Gonzalez. I kind of like Marwin Gonzalez. He's a contact hitter who hits from both sides. Yeah, I don't know what's the fascination of pinch hitting him late in games, especially for Donaldson, who's a strikeout machine. Sometimes you need contact hitters in situations, and they pinch hit him a lot. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Torres drives it to right field. Mancini there, and he makes the play. And Torres showed a little bit. He just looked like he was super late there and drove it that far. There was some power behind there. And that's will be all for Kremer. So Cosmo Kremer will be pulled. So Kremer would hit the showers with Newman and Jerry and George and Elaine and Larry David. Well, we have a pitching change. Here. Let's see who's going to come out. He's going to bring out. It's Hicks. No, actually, it's Carpenter. So they probably bring in the lefty, because you can have Carpenter to hit the lefty. You want the Hicks to bat from the right side, and then that's it. You get out in and you could change the pitcher, because then you could lead off with you bring in a right-hander against Falefa. If things go perfectly the way Hyde wants to manage this game.
Hopefully that don't happen.
So Matt Carpenter, who is idol of the mustache, is the former Yankee mascot. There it is.
I knew Carpenter looked familiar.
Yeah, that was the most creepiest mascot the Yankees. I'm glad Steinbrenner got rid of that mascot.
I'm guessing because he didn't want to shave.
Ugh. I'm gonna give a cheap plug here while we have a moment here. I remember I was telling you about Maria and Cats. We have something similar to Cats in Florida, but they're closed today right now. It's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's Beefy King. Those delicious corned beef sandwiches with tater tots. Beefy King on North Brumby Road. So that's a cheap plug to our friends in Bump. And last time they send us our little sandwiches and stuff. When we hit the 1,000 subscribers, we got from Donut King the 1,000 subscribed donuts, and Beefy King was part of the menu that day.
Tater tots sound good.
They make some delicious onion rings there. Oh, it's like classic onion rings. I mean, perfect. Any of those sandwiches, you can't go wrong with from the Beefy King. Check it out if you're in Central Florida. But Jason cannot have Beefy King not until those 25s are down.
I don't know if it's just me, but I can't eat roast beef plain. I gotta have gravy.
Gravy? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. They have I could eat it like that. But it has to have like a cheese, a cheddar.
Swiss.
I like it. I like a sharp cheddar when you melt it. It just goes well with the and a little bit of horseradish sauce. And the Beefy King has this delicious horseradish that goes perfect with the roast beef. For some reason, I don't know why. So here's Carpenter, as everyone's probably getting hungry with their Sunday after Sunday lunch or getting ready for the Sunday dinner. 1-0 for Carpenter.
All right, Carp. Let's see if you got a home run magic in you.
Let's see if Carpenter could build here on this Yankee lead. He's got the right tools in his hands. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. So we got Atkins. Not the diet, but the pitcher. Key and Atkins. And we're talking about food, and the pitcher's name is Atkin. Go figure. 2 balls and 1 strike. We can't make this up, folks. We can't make it up. This is hilarious.
It's baseball, Susie.
Yeah. And the 2-1 pitch. He fouls that off 2-2. So we got 2 balls and 2 strikes. Coming up here, the Carpenter, the lefty Atkins. There's a base hit. Carpenter gets a hit. All right, so he's building something here.
All right, Plumber.
Ooh, that's a good name right there. The marvelous Marvin Hagler. Yes, his wars with the Hitman. Man, now you're talking. So you're talking to a basket. I love those fights, man. Kidding me with Sugar Ray and Marvin Hagler, Roberto Duran, man. Man, you speaking my language there, Mike. Alfredo Gomez. And man, that's when boxing was in its glory days. That was boxing, man. So here's Hicks, who's going to bat from the right side. First and second with 1 out here. The Yankees have an opportunity to try to take advantage. They didn't do it last night. Hicks swing and a miss. 0-1, providing some air conditioning to some of the fielders as he swings and miss there. You never got teased like that in baseball, or teased that when they swing and a miss. Ooh, I could feel that breeze. Ooh, we're frying everything. Logan wants to.
He ain't lying about that.
1-1. One ball, 1 strike to count here. He checks the runner here. And the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. He took something off of that changeup. And right there, 1-2 the count. So here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Hicks fouls it off. We'll do it again.
Come on, Hicks. Keep it going.
So good. Let's see. So Chapman Loizaga is available. Mariachi is ready. Is in the bullpen. Clark Schmidt and Holmes. So Clark Schmidt fouls that off. Clark Schmidt is going to be called on to do almost the same thing as Michael King kind of role. Let's hope that Clark Schmidt could be up for the task. A healthy, stronger arm for the second half. If let's say Clark Schmidt takes that role of Michael King, it's more. I know. We don't want to see no one injured, but it might be a blessing in disguise. We get a fresher Clark Schmidt to replicate what King did, or maybe even better.
I know who I don't want to pitch is Chapman.
Hicks goes down on a strike.
Of course.
What?
Come on, man. To at least move the runners.
That's a terrible at bat. Exactly what you said. You didn't even get a productive out. Come on, kid. You got to get a productive out. That's what Michael Hyde wanted to do here, and that's why he bought the lefty. And actually, the lefty is the one that looks like right now the one that made them pay with the hit. Here's Isaiah Kyer-Falefa now. Now, can the Yankees get a big 2-out base hit here? I always said it. These want to go deep into October. They're going to need to come up with these 2-out base hits opportunity with scoring position. Falefa grounds it, and it's foul.
Thank God.
Yes, everybody was upset. Even the players. They say they felt they won that game, but they were down in their lockers due to the King injury. The pitch, he laid off it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch in there for strike 1-2. You know, it's 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Falefa. So they say he has a .333 batting average with runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Falefa fouls it again into the dugout.
Well, he better hit the ball.
That's going to happen. That trade will happen, Maria. That 0-2. The Gallo, I think Gallo won't be here. Don't. Valda, salute. Valda Butler in the house. Salute. Here's the 1-2. Salute. You joined us today. Yes. Salute. Indeed. Yankees have a 3-0 lead. Valda's a big Houston Astro fan, so salute. A personal friend and you can say family to us, so salute. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count, despite our difference with baseball teams and the 1-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, Mike, Maria's here. I'm sorry, Maria is on the Facebook app. You don't see her comments because the Facebook. I'm gonna see if StreamYard allows both. So you can read each other's comments, but Maria is there in the Facebook app. You don't see it on the YouTube, but you see it on the Facebook app. And the 2-2, the count runs full, 3-2. Now,
all right,
Chris, this is a good thing. Now you get the base runners released on a 3-2 pitch. Anything in the gap, you could probably score a couple runs.
Yeah, because Gallo could run. I mean, not Gallo. I don't know why I said Gallo.
You got. But here's the payoff pitch.
Because I'm talking about Carpenter.
It also gets him going because Rizzo isn't too fast, but with a head start, he could score. Here's the pitch. Kind of Falefa. There's a base hit down there. Here comes Rizzo. All right, Carpenter into third, and the Yankees increase their lead here. IKF comes back clutch.
There you go.
Get some big 2-outs base hit. That's what you got to do. Falefa, with runners in scoring position, was batting over 300, and he continues to add to his average. This is why you want contact hitters on the team. That is a huge hit, Mike. RBI for kind of Falefa, and the Yankees can clear their lead 4-0.
There's another hitter that's good with runners in scoring position.
Trevino. Now, if you're Orioles, you're down 4. Do you walk Trevino to go against the useless wonder?
I want them to do that. Gallo's gonna do something.
He hits a grand slam.
I'm telling you, Gallo's gonna do something. Because they're going to be like, oh, y'all want to disrespect me? This? Okay, I got you.
Well, no, boy, you got a lot of faith in that kiddo.
I'm just trying to get his trade value up. That's all.
4-0 here.
Man, Grand Slam would be nice, though.
Down low. 1-1. Now, this inning has been a little long. I hope it doesn't affect Cortes's, but Cortes likes to work so fast. I doubt it. Jason, 5-1 on Gallo slam. Who's got odds? Let's go. Who's got odds? 5-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Trevino goes the opposite way, and that's a base hit. Down to the wall. 1-run score.
Told you.
They're going to stop Khalifa. Ah.
I told you he's good at runners in score position.
I kind of agree from holding Khalifa, but in a way, I was like, you should have sent them anyway, because either way, if you get caught out at home, you got Gallo coming up, but I can see why. Gallo, let him make the final out, and you start with the top of the lineup in the next inning. So there's a base hit. Yankees going with the base hits here, not just the homers. That's what this is to me. If you hear me on the watch along, this is what I get excited. These hits, not the homers are beautiful, but this translates in postseason and beyond. The base hits, putting the bat on ball, I love it. Here comes Gallo, fouls 0-1 for the 0-2 Joey Gallo. Now, if you're in Little League, and if you play Little League, when you were in Little League, you will hear that kid goes, "Oh, guys, get your gloves. Here comes so-and-so batting up with 2 outs." You knew he was going to make the automatic out, so get your gloves ready.
Gallo. Prove everybody wrong, Gallo.
And here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. So the Yankees, all their runs has been on 2-out base hits. They've been clutch to at least this game. Man, yesterday was frustrating. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Gallo crushes one. It's going high. It is far, but right to the wall. I did a John Sterling imitation. He teased everybody.
Well, at least he's making contact.
But for Joey Gallo, you can't count that as a victory, an almost home run. So the Yankees scored 2 runs here on 4 hits, and they leave 2. Oh,
Joey's getting hot, bro. He didn't strike out.
See, only usually those kind of words come from a mother's eyes or from He's trying very hard, poor Gallo. Yes, when Gallo's in the lineup, it's like having like we're back in National League rules. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ask my Capital One card. Give me my WWE Capital One card. Yeah, so I could have a baseball WWE card. It'd be nice. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning here. 5-0
So
Yankees.
You think Austin Theory is going to win the title?
I hope so. I hope they just, I mentioned it and I said it and I'm going to say it again. I think the unified title on Roman Reigns is not working. If he's going to work a part-time schedule now, things might change now that Vince McMahon is no longer in charge. I don't know if Roman wants to work more of a schedule, or they ask him to, or the direction of the creative goes different, But you got to have those titles on a champion to see week after week. Not they don't have to wrestle every week, but make some appearance. Not every whenever. We'll see him tomorrow night at Madison Square Garden. It's Raw at Madison Square Garden, so he'll be there. Who knows? Vince's Theory's boy, yes, but I think they'll. I hope they keep him with. I hope he wins the title. I hope he wins all four, the United States and the unified title. I want to see chaos.
If he wins the unified titles, will he be the youngest champion?
Yes, that's why.
Okay.
That's why I keep saying that. They keep saying that he's the youngest to win Money in the Bank, the youngest United States. Now he'd be the youngest heavyweight champion. You're building something here. A narrative, and I kind of like it. You could build off of that, and that could be his claim for fame. And I kind of see where that direction it is. So we go here at the bottom of the 6th inning, and in there for a strike to Mountcastle, who's 0 for 2. And Alberto Abreu starting to warm up here for the Yankees. We saw him last night. I think he wasn't so great, but they're going to entrust him. 81 pitches for Nestor Cortes. And 1-1. Now, you got to watch Cortes. He had kind of a long inning in between, but what I like about Cortes, he gets the ball, he goes right at it. He doesn't get what's lingering or stalling. So here's a 1-1 pitch from Cortes. Swing and a miss, so quickly 1-2. So 7 strikeouts so far for Cortes. And the 1-2 pitch. He laid off of that one. 1-2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye there by Mountcastle. So Cortes is ready. I love it. He gets the ball. He's ready to go. Here's the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, she's sick. How many times am I going to tell you this? I'm not going to keep repeating myself.
And he makes the catch. 1 down. Yes, he seems like a salt of the earth. Nestor Cortes, you see him riding the subway after the baseball games. He rides the D or the C train into this back home. He's one of those guys that you just, humble beginnings. He lives in Hialeah, Florida, with good people from Hialeah. Here's a pitch, fouls away, 0-1. Well, and someone you want to get behind and root for.
Yeah, that's why I was hoping he would have kept his pace. I kind of wanted him to win the Cy Young.
Yes, I would love him to win the Cy Young. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now, the Cy Young is not out of his reach. He puts on some dominant performance. Like right now, he's shutting out the Orioles. If he finishes that, let's say he gets another inning and his ERA drops down to 2-4 something, and then he continues. There's going to be some. He's going to throw his name in the hat. Here's 1 ball, 2 strikes. For a while there, he was the leading candidate starting the All-Star game. He did well in the All-Star game. He had 2 strikeouts and a walk.
Yeah.
And he did it against the All-Stars. It's not he's a fluke. He's getting results. So the 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cortes as Hayes calls a time. And the 1-2 pitch. He pauses, and now I love that one. 1-2, coming with a little bit of a hitch there. Now it wasn't like the Houston pitcher who was actually dancing bachata out there before pitching. My God, he was annoying with all the little dance moves he was doing. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one is in and on his hands to right field. Coming in is Carpenter. 2 quick outs.
Yeah, don't let Aaron Boone take you out, bro.
Oh, I won't surprise me if Boone comes now with 90 pitches. Won't be surprised. He likes. That's another thing that kills me. Why don't you let him? He has 1 out away from finishing the inning. Why don't you just finish the inning and bring your reliever with a clean inning? He has to come out of the bullpen and hey, look at me. I'm too sucky to make a poaching change. Yeah, it's annoying. But let's see if Cortes could get out of here and pitch 6 full strong innings. Here's a curveball in there for a strike on Rutschman. 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 pitch. And there's a line one. It just got out of the glove of Torres. So there was a rip base hit. So with 2 outs, Rushman's got a base hit.
He about to take him out.
Yeah, watch.
Man, please don't take him out.
Let him pitch the 6 full innings. Your bullpen is in a little bit of a transition here. He hasn't been really hit hard. This one was the only one that was hit, and Torres should have really it got away from Torres' glove, out of his reach. Aaron Boone came out. Here comes Boone. Hey, come see me. But Cortes staying in. He waved him. He must have said, no way, you're taking me out. You got to let your all-star have some moxie here. Or BREW.
Hold up. Cortes told him to go back out?
I didn't see it. I'm speculating myself. Okay. I'm just saying myself because Boone just went back.
Good. Let him finish.
Let him finish this. If you want to get him after this batter, I'm okay with it. But let him finish this. Let him finish this. Let him get through 6 innings. I know he's on a pitching limit, because he hasn't pitched that much before this. But still, let's go.
Plus, if he gets him out, this is gonna build him so much confidence for the next start.
Exactly. He looks at Boone. He looks at him like, yeah. He's like, no, don't come out. Yeah, I don't blame them. That gets frustrating as a pitcher. How are you going to build confidence if you Skip immediately don't have confidence in you? Time is called. He's ahead of the count 0-1 here. He's only at 93 pitches. BREW was ready to come in and BREW stopped. I love that. So the 0-1 count here. This one is popped up. This should do it. Rizzo, Torres got it.
Good job.
Inning over.
See?
So you got, look, what looks better, 6 shutout innings or 5 2/3 of shutout innings? 6.
That's what I'm saying.
So no runs, 1 hit. We go to the 7th inning now. Yankees 5-0 now. Now the Yankees got to get the ball. Now the bullpen's got to get these last 9 outs.
And look, anybody that's in the chat, anybody that can hear this, Cortes is actually our ace. Don't tell Garrett Cole though. Shh.
Oh, Caputo will let you know that in a heartbeat.
Cause I'm sorry, Nestor's been Nestor, bro.
Yeah, like Hector calls him Baby Johan. Maria, have you heard from Michael Caputo? Is he okay? Is he bothered with the channel? What's going on? I haven't heard from him. Yes, please, Maria. We want to see if he comes. Where is he? Don't forget, we'll have the 7th inning stretch after this. We have the top of the lineup, though. Getting Gallo up, even though he hits the warning track, brings the top of the lineup now. You get the, back to the top with LeMahieu leading off with Judge and Rizzo. So let's see if they can add some more here in the 7th inning. Remember, we have the 7th inning stretch coming up after this half of the inning. He takes ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike. He fouls it back. So Clark Schmidt is starting to warm up. And the pitch. LeMahieu fouls it. 1-2. He knew he was upset with himself. He could tell that he wanted to crush that pitch. He would love to get that ball back. And the pitch. LeMahieu lines this one. Oh, Judge stood up there for Mancini. He hit that one on the button, but Mancini played that pretty well. It hung up too high. The LeMahieu's outs are even vicious.
Yeah, that's how you know he's starting to heat up.
Here's Judge, who's 1 for 3, but that one hit was a 2-run shot. Broken bat, but it's a base hit. Boy, when things are going well, they're going well. His 8th hit of the series, a broken bat base hit. It splinters in 2, but he'll trade that for that. And in January, it's going to look like a line drive base hit. Here's Rizzo. Boy, he's having a magical season. What could go right has gone right. Here's Rizzo now with 1 out. Yankees 5-0 in there for a strike. And that was a nice sweeping slider. Here's the pitch. Quickly 0-2.
Come on, Riz.
So 0-2 here, but one guy that I like is Rizzo with 2 strikes. He fouls it off. His approach is so much crisper. He strikes out from time to time, but I like his approach. And the 0-2 pitch coming. Curveball, and he fouls it off there and in on his hands there. Still 0-2 to count. Ooh, 1-2.
I hear Rizzo putting up in a bad, huh?
That's one thing you're gonna get from him. I can tell you that. Here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Rizzo up the middle. On the backhand, nice play. They won on the first. Back to first, but it almost made that look pretty there. Rizzo reaches with a fielder's choice. Mateo backflips it. That would look slick there, but Rizzo, good job for him running down the line there to Nevin. All right, so we have 1 out, 2 outs. Excuse me. Here's Torres. Torres, base hit. So first and second now with 2 outs. Hit you for 1 second there, Chris. 1 second, Chris. Let me move you for 1 quick second. All right. Here's Carpenter, who's 1 for 3. He's single and scored in the 6th. Here's another, Chris. Here's another opportunity for a 2-out, big out, 2-out base hit, RBI chance. Carpenter hits a towering fly ball to right field. And Mancini's shading his head and he makes the play. So the inning comes to no conclusion. So the Yankees put a couple runs on, but no avail. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning and let's enjoy the 7th inning stretch. That is the 7th inning stretch. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stretch your feet. The Yankees got to get 9 outs to get this victory and take this rubber game of the series on to an off day, well-deserved off day Monday, and on taking on those New York Mets, our rivals, our crosstown rivals. It'll be fun. Ooh, man. I don't know about you, Chris. I'm getting hungry. Let's give a little bit of scoreboard update. Bottom of the 6th inning in Boston. Toronto has an 8-4 lead on the Red Sox. Bottom of the 7th inning in Atlanta. The Anaheim Angels 8-0 over the Braves. That's in the 7th inning. Top of the 9th inning in Pittsburgh. The Marlins have a 4-2 lead on the Pirates. Bottom of the 7th inning in Cincinnati. Those Cincinnati Reds with a 6-3 lead over the St. Louis Cardinals. Bottom of the 7th inning in Detroit. Minnesota has a 6-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning in Kansas City, all even with Tampa, 2-2. Top of the 7th inning, White Sox all over the Guardians, 6-0. And bottom of the 4th inning in Milwaukee, 5-2 over Colorado Rockies. Oakland and the Rangers about to get going, warming up. Also is Arizona and Washington. Houston and Seattle, Houston's going for a sweep of the Mariners, and Giants and Dodgers are also on their way. And later tonight at 7, our final game of the 3-game series, it is the New York Mets hosting the Padres, and that's at 7 o'clock Sunday Night Baseball. And right here's the first pitch for Clark Schmidt is down 1-0. So Nevin, it was 7-8-9 for the Orioles. Nevin, Trevino's, and Mateo. And here's Tyler Nevin, who's 0 for 2. He strike out and ground out. So Nestor goes 6 full innings of shutout baseball. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. We're playing softball on Tuesday. All right, we're playing a softball team on Tuesday. Let's hope. 2 balls and 1 strike. It'll be the first time we take on the Metsies with Buck Showalter as their manager. We might be seeing Jacob deGrom on the mound. Personally, in a selfish way, I hope it's Wednesday night where I could watch it instead of being in NXT. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one is a base hit. So Nevin leads off with a base hit. You should have left Cortes.
Wow.
So the Yankees have 5 runs on 10 hits.
Well, Kev, I'm thinking about to hop off, get ready for work.
Yeah, man. Thank you for joining along. Definitely. If Chef Dan does the show on Tuesday, the baseball, I'll definitely send you the link so you can join him.
All right, thank you.
You got it, man, Chris. Have a great day at work. Be productive, make some money, and always get over.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Here's the pitch. It is a ball, 1-0. So Trevino's. Yankees trying to play 2 here. So 2 games in Citi Field. It'll be Montgomery Tuesday. Here's a pitch. And Tyone. Oh, no Domingo Germán on Wednesday, please. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. Now I'm surprised that the Subway Series they didn't put them on a weekend. You know, I know it's only 2 games, but man, it's tough. I would have loved them to just have a wraparound series, all 4 games. You know, from Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You wrap it around. That would have been perfect. Swing and a miss. He did. 3-1 to count. So the whole right side is open for Trevino's if he goes the opposite direction. Let's see. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Clark Schmidt gets the strikeout there. So 1 away here. We're looking where a lot of pressure and responsibility now falls on the shoulders of Clark Schmidt, with King coming down next, a next man up for my young man in the bullpen or in our farm system. Now here's the pitch to Mateo, swing and a miss. 0-1 to count. That was a nice slider there by Clark Schmidt there, down and away from the hitter from Mateo, because it looks like a fastball and then it just dies down and away. So a very deceptive move there. Time is called by Mateo there. So with 1 out here, with 1 runner at first here, Yankees up 5-0. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. This is the 3rd game of the 3-game set, the rubber game. Both teams have won a game apiece. And the pitch. He fouls it. It's 1 ball, 0-2, excuse me. No 1 ball, 0-2. It'll be nice for the Yankees to get a couple more runs, make it an 8-0 or So you could get Mariacho in the game just in case things get a little bit dicey. But just 5-0 is still should be enough, but just a huge laugher. Mateo skies this one, right center field. Who has it? And Gonzalez and Hicks. Gonzalez is in right field for Carpenter. So we almost had a miscommunication there, but center fielder takes command of the ball here, and Hicks says, "I got it," and he took charge. That's always the center fielder. Whoever's the center fielder takes charge out there. So with 2 outs, Cedric Mullins will bat here with the runner at first. And the pitch to Mullins is outside, 1-0 the count. Cedric Mullins is 1 for 3 with a single in the 3rd inning. Now Clark Schmidt checks the runner and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0. 2 balls and no strikes. So the 2-0 count to Cedric Mullins here. Time is called. Clark Schmidt trying to send this game to the 8th inning with a 5-0 lead. Right now, he's behind the count, 2-0. And the pitch. Just missed, 3-0. So last thing you want to do is put base runners on when the base on ball situation. And especially now, we're at the top of the lineup for the Orioles. Here's the 3-0 pitch coming. Just missed. He walked them on 4 pitches. Didn't miss by much. They were all outside the zone, but now you have runners on 1st and 2nd now with 2 outs, and you got Trey Mancini, the veteran. Now Mancini's 0 for 3. He lined out, ground out, struck out. The 269 hitter. He has 9 home runs on the season. He is a veteran. If he gets a hold of one, can make this game dicey or a little tight on the collar. But Schmidt deals. Just missed. Not missing by much. There's another ball. Now, if I'm Trevino, if Clark Schmidt doesn't get a strike here, another ball, I will at least break up the momentum and then go with a conference. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. As you can see, pitch number 1 and pitch number 2 there. Pretty close borderline there. Orioles are 47 and 47. They want to get 1 game over 500 here today at the Yankees' expense, but the Yankees are not having it. Quickly, 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. We got to get the 2-strike horn going. We got Jonathan Loáisiga warming up in the bullpen in case this gets a little dicey. So here's the 1-2 pitch coming. Nope, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He held on that slider that was way down and away. So the 2-2 pitch coming. Grounded, short, Faleta goes the short way and just barely got Mullins. I'm not going to say until it might go to replay because it was a real close play. If I'm the Orioles, I'll challenge this. He's out. No, he's out, guys. Barely, but he's out. So the inning comes to an end. But boy, it got a little dicey there on that routine. No runs, but one hit. They leave 2 men on. So we go to the 8th inning. Yankees up 5-0 here on the BX Sports JEDI Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast, the watch along edition. We thank you guys for joining me this Sunday afternoon on a beautiful Sunday, 4:10 Eastern time. I know we don't have the Philippines this morning because it is 4:10 in the morning, but I know that they always watch on the replay. They always support. So thank you, Philippines. You're listening to us in the morning. Thank you so much, Jerome, Peralta, and others that always listens to us. We also have Thailand, George Foreman. We also have Korea, South Korea, that joins us as well. And by the numbers, by all my analytics and all the numbers from the research that they tell us, Korea and especially the Philippines, my God, they support. God bless the Philippines for the support that we get from you guys watching us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. So we go now to the top of the 8th inning. And for the Yankees, they will have Hicks, kind of Falefa, Trevino, and Gallo. Anyone gets on against. Let's see if Kean Atkins will come out for another inning. Or that this time 5-0. You might as well leave him out there. We'll see. We shall see in the change of innings. Let me get the lineup back up there. Well, don't forget, coming later on, I don't know if either tonight or tomorrow evening, I got to see where the guys, the boys, the men's schedule, MMA Weekly, MMA Combat Sports Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. They break down everything that has to do with combat sports. We had a lot of Bellator on Friday night. We had a great London card from the UFC. And, of course, featuring and previewing next week's UFC bouts and Bellator and anything that has to do with combat sports. My son Austin and my partner Chef Dan, they come weekly. They break down all the combat sports. If you're new and can't get yourself into MMA, I really don't like it, I don't watch it, give these kids a shot. You know, they break down the MMA card, the fights, what to look for, what to see, what fights, and you start watching it in a different perspective through their eyes, or what they help you, nudge you if you're a novice to the fight game. And it's phenomenal. You could be, if you haven't seen the main man, he's working. Robert Parr and others, Maria will tell you they break that down and they help them, and they've been MMA fans. I'm not saying it's totally due to them, but they help you enjoy that. And if you ever need to watch along fights with them, you let them know, and they were willing to come on and watch along a fight with you and help you break down those. So MMA Weekly with Austin and Chef Dan. There's Hicks with a ball up high, 1-0, and also available on the audio platform. If you missed it on the YouTube live feed, or you don't have the notification mode, simple. You can either watch it on YouTube again or after the video is done, or you can listen to it on the podcast on your way to work, working out and about. And swings, 1 ball, 1 strike. Wow, so Heel's giving us an update. So Jose Altuve leadoff home run. So right now, 1-0. He's having a good bounce, good start for his second half of the season for the Astros. 1-0 immediately. Boy, Seattle's choking under the pressure. You know, one thing I gotta tell about the Astros, when it comes up to big games, that team is up their big game. Now Hicks look like he's hurt. He's gonna be checked on by trainers and Boone. Don't come up with this. Don't get injured, please, because we need you to play one, and also we can't have injuries ravishing the team here, especially when we're getting close to trade deadline. Deviate from what we need to trade for. It looks like a cramp. They gave him some Gatorade there. You know, it's a hot weather degree. It's over heat index over 100 degrees, and you could easily cramp. Trust me, I know. Working in the heat in Central Florida, I make a gallon of Gatorade every day, freeze it up, and by the time noon comes around, it's perfect. It's almost room temperature. It's how hot it is, and of course, you get to cramp up going up and down ladders. going underneath the sink, doing the disposal dishwasher, do all the things that I do for my line of work. You dehydrate and you cramp. And these guys are running the field, they do cramp. There you go. Hey, here, meet Valda. Valda's a fellow Houston Astro fan, and when too bad we couldn't get her on when we played the Astros. You guys would be perfect for the playoffs. I can't wait to have you guys both on to talk about the Houston Stros. A fellow Stro in the building. So here's a 2 balls and 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. So he cuts through it, 2-2. So Hicks looked like it was just a little bit of a cramp. So here's the 2-2 pitch to lead off this inning with Garcia, the new pitcher. Rico Garcia. Hicks fouls it off. We'll do it again, 2-2. So she's excited for 2V, hitting the home run as the Astros take a 2-0 lead. So they're up 2-0. So they're adding to the lead there. Here, the 2-2 pitch misses. The count runs full, 3-2. So we have a full count pitch here to the leadoff hitter in Hicks. Yankees have a 5-0 lead. We are in the top of the 8th inning here. Yankees got a much-deserved day off tomorrow before taking on the Mets in Citi Field. And the payoff pitch. Fouls it back. We'll do it again. So Hicks putting a seven pitch at bat. This will be the 8th pitch of this sequence. And the 3-2 pitch. He walks him. So he works a walk here. Good start for the Yankees here in the top of the 8th inning. Trying to add here and trying to make this even more of a laugher. Maybe you bring in Mariacho to close it out, or pitch the 8th and 9th. Or even try to see if you get Chapman on good grace here. With a day off, the Yankees are going to need Chapman to get back into some relevance of competency. But we worry about that now. At first, we got Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. So he had a big 2-out base hit early in the game. He is 1 for 3. Falefa grounds this one back to third, backhand on the first, and not in time. It's a fielder's choice because Falefa could run. But that was a great play there by Nevin at third. Hicks is gone. You score that 5-4 on your scoreboard on the fielder's choice. So with 1 out here, here's Jose Trevino, our all-star catcher, who had a big hit. He is hot today. Who is 3 for 3. So he is perfect in the afternoon. Here's the pitch. Just missed, 1-0. So Trevino with 2 singles, a double, a run, and RBI. So he able to get his batting average up to 260. He was in the 240s today, 260s. 4-4 game will be phenomenal. Be able to 264 batting average. Let's see. Here's the 1-0 pitch, throw over to first. As Isaiah Kiner-Falefa gets his uniform dirty, diving back to first base. He is safe. And the pitch just missed, 2-0. So 2 balls and no strikes to count here on Trevino. Now Trevino could wait for a good pitch here to mash here He's not known for a home run power, but he's 4 for 4. I give him the green light here, even though it's 2-0, even at 3-0, because he earned it today, at least today's game. And you're up 5-0. Here's the pitch. And their runner goes. IKF, he steals the base. So the Yankees, even with 5 runs, the Yankees continue to run, and no lead is safe. That's what it's showing you. Especially, you have a little bit of discord with your bullpen. A little bit, they're not in order quite yet, and you want to continue to add to the run here. And the Yankees steal the base here with a runner in scoring position now, with 1 out here for Trevino, who's 3 for 3. And of course, if you're a Yankee fan, you want to see speed on the bases. You want to see stolen bases, because that's going to help and translate. And Trevino gets a base hit. Falefas had a hold, thinking it was a line drive that was caught, but he started going back to second. He had a hold up at third, but Trevino is 4 for 4. So Jose Trevino, good job. All right, Jose. Here's Joey Gallo, Joey O2 Gallo, as we like to call him in the streets, the youthless wonder. Now, this is a tough situation. Gallo, career only has 2 sacrifice fly. Yes, 2. He's been in the leagues for 6 years or plus. He only has 2 sacrifice fly ever. Well, that's all you need right now, or a ground ball to score a run. Let's see what he does here. Here's Gallo. 1-0. Or 1 ball, 2 strikes, but it's 1-0. That's the joke. Trevino, actually, Joey Gallo, even when he gets on the batter's box, he's behind an account 0-2 because he strikes out a lot. So he's 0 for 3, 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right now, he's ahead of the count 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Now, he's ahead of the driver's seat, but we've seen this movie before. He's ahead of the 2 balls and no strikes, and just with a blink of an eye, he falls behind. The count gets even 2-2. Let's see. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Joey pops it up, and it foul out of play. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yes, I mentioned that here. 2-0 lead. Astros. I didn't know who was the reason why. So it's a Jeremy Pena. Okay. So it's a Jerry Pena home run. No problem, Heck. Heck, definitely. Here's the 2 balls and 1 strike count. Throw over to first. Check on first. 3-1 and he strikes out. Ugh. He says if Joey Gallo gets a hit, Yankee Morning Brew will be streaking, and it will be live on tomorrow at 11 a.m. and the Yankee Morning Brew. We'll see Hector running around. Here's the pitch. 2-2 the count. So just like that, I told you, in a blink of an eye, it'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes. So, I always say, assume the position. The pen raises up. That means the pen, because I score the scorecard at home, I put the K for strikeout. That's why the pen is up, ready to go and mark the K. And it's not for Kevin either. It's K for strikeout. Let's see. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. What else is new? From the way the sun rises from the east, sets in the west, the day follow night. You pay the taxes and you pass away. Joey Gallo strikes out. Nothing new. Ugh. He's just, I know Andujar would have got an RBI there. Maria says sicko. Well, Hector, everybody in Washington Heights will be okay. We won't be seeing you streaking. So everyone, don't worry. They're not going to spoil you your dinner. You're good. Here's DJ LeMahieu. Oof. And he goes, Florio would have gotten a hit. Yes, Florio would have gotten a hit too. It's mental. Whew. And Maria wants to get rid of this guy. Here's DJ LeMahieu now. LeMahieu, 1 ball, 1 strike to count. LeMahieu's 1 for 4. Can't believe this is LeMahieu's 5th at bat already. Wow. So the Yankees have a 5-0 lead, but they got runners in the corners with 2 outs now. They had a chance there with 1 out, but Gallo does what Gallo does, strikes out. He should have an endorsement with Special K cereals because all he does is strike out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is LeMahieu, chops there, but right there is Mateo. He steps, he ends the inning. He didn't even need to do a double play. He lost track of there. So we go to the bottom of the 8th, 5-0 Yankees. And doesn't, you know what's funny? It doesn't cost a lot of money to get rid of the guy, Maria. I believe the Texas Rangers paying most of his salary. I think it costs us like $5 million. Hector, you know the numbers on that one there. I think so. If you don't know, that's cool. If you could find out for us the numbers of what the Yankees are on the hook for the remainder of the season, or his numbers, not much. Brewers, yes, Brewers. I won't be surprised if Brewers go hard for Benintendi. They were talked about Gallo, but if you could get Benintendi for the amount of prospects that it needs to get, I will get Benintendi over Gallo, of course. I won't be surprised. I won't be surprised that Heel. I won't be surprised if we don't lose out on Benintendi to the Brewers. I would not be one bit surprised. Brewers is quiet, but they have some good prospects, and they could probably overpay more to Kansas City than New York. Remember, the Yankee fans and us, the Yankee fans, we value our prospect more, and sometimes they're in baseball America's huge. Maybe the Brewers do have a better prospect that they were willing to give up than the Yankees. Okay, so here's what Hector tells us. I just looked up the numbers. They're paying him $10 million for the season, 10.5. So they're paying $20 million for the outfield of Hicks and Gallo, and both guys for $20 million. Wow, that's not good. So we got to now find a player that's making $20 million that will give us a big production that some team thinks is too much money for. Although there is no salary cap, so I got to keep my mind off from there. It's not baseball. It's not basketball where you need to match up salaries, but you know what I'm trying to get to. Okay, here's what AJ Marshall says. What do you think about Juan Soto's trade rumors? Yes, we spoke about it here with several times. We want him. You get him in here. Get him whatever it takes to get him in here responsibly. Even if you have to give a little bit overpay, but you got to get Juan Soto in here. You don't know the uncertainty of Judge, if you're able to bring him in here, if you're able to sign him, first of all. And you got to try to get Juan Soto in here. Yes, even if you have to take a Corbin. We are the Yankees. The Yankees could afford it. We back the team up. You know, you bring him in here, whatever you can. Yes, so that's $20 million. We could say $21 million. Let's pay, for argument's sake, $21 million for these two players. I can't. Here's the pitch. Smith fouls it. Strike 1. Mountcastle. And Hicks only has a couple years left. Gallo's a free agent. If you're telling me you want to get someone who, just hear me out. For an outfielder who's making $25, $30, or $25 to $27 million, and you send these two players to a team that's going to need payroll relief or wants to shed money like Anaheim, you know, I know in a crazy world for Trout, but of course that's not going to happen. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and it fouls 1 and 2. You're saving money because you got Hicks for another 2 years, and then Gallo's gone, and you're taking whatever, $30 million from, and then you're dropping it down to 10.5. That type of deal. Oh, of course, I think they could afford it. Of course. Here's a grounded backhand by Falefa. Fields, throws, and nice play. Toss it across for the first out. So Mountcastle goes 0 for 4. And we'll bring up Austin Hayes. Austin Hayes is 1 for 2. I believe so too. I mean, I would love to see that. Even don't we forgot about Stanton at 32 million. And here's the pitch. Ooh, up high. Little sweet chin music, but nothing close there. Looks more. It looked more aesthetically more as a threat than it actually was. It was up in. Here's a 1-0. In there, 1 ball, 1 strike. I know it will be hard, but there's a prospect from the Red Sox. I really love Nathan Blaze Jordan. If the Yankees were not trading Gallo, why not trade Gallo for him? Yeah, but the Yankees and Red Sox, they traded in the past, but not. I don't think. Here's 1 and 2. He went around. I don't know if the Yankees and the Red Sox will do that kind of move. Anything can happen, but I don't know. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. In on the hands, fouls it off. It's still 1 and 2, the count. So the Yankees have a 5-0 lead here. We are in the bottom of the 8th inning. So Schmidt is 29 pitches. If you're the Yankees, he's been stretched out. Maybe you want to let him close out here 5-0 and save. But you have an off day. We'll see. In there for strike 3. So we get the strikeout whistle with a strikeout. So 2 quick outs here. I know the answer to that trivia question. Is Britton is going to be... Here's a pitch. Donaldson, Britton, Miguel Castro, and 1 more player as Trey Mancini. Bam. Got the trivia. 2 balls and 3 strikes. Here's a pitch. 2-0. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-1. So Rajman, 2 for 3. So you could tell he's going to be a problem in the American League East for years with these Orioles. Barring injuries, the kid has a bright future. Here's a 2-1 pitch. 3-1. So here's a 3-1 pitch with 2 outs, no one on. Clark Schmidt, 35th pitch coming here. And the pitch. He got that call, so now it's 3-2. So the count runs full with 2 outs here. We'll get the 2-out whistle. So Schmidt, here's the payoff pitch. Just missed. Walked him. Didn't miss by much, as you can see there. So here's the answer to the trivia question. 4 active Major League players that appeared for the Orioles' last playoff game. Oh, the Orioles. I said Donaldson. So it'll be Miguel Castro. It'll be Machado, O'Day, McGivern, Scope, Machado, and O'Day. I was wrong. In there for a strike. So Uranus is 1 for 3. So 0-1 count here with 2 outs. And the pitch. Quickly 0-2. So 0-2 count. We'll go back again with the two strike horn. As we had Chris is on his way to work to make some money. So Chris, enjoy your work day. Don't work smarter, not harder. So appreciate you joining us. Here's the 0-2 pitch in on his hands, and this is looped right to Rizal. The inning comes to an end. So this game goes to the ninth. Yankees 5, and then Orioles nothing. So they leave no runs, no hits. They leave 1 on the walk, and we go now to the ninth inning. Yankees all over this. And thank you guys for attending here, watching along. I hope you guys are enjoying this Sunday watch along. Love it. Yankees up 5-11-0, and Baltimore no runs on 7 hits. So for the Yankees coming up, they're going to have the Judge, followed by Rizzo, followed by Torres. And Torres, especially Judge is on fire this series. He has been on fire, getting his batting average back up in the high 290s. You know, of course, mashing home runs, getting RBIs. He is doing it. Hopefully, he comes in with a hot bat into Citi Field. That will be electric. So let's see. Let's take a look around the top of the 8th inning. Boston trails Toronto 8-4. This is bottom of the 8th inning in Atlanta. The Angels have a 9-1 lead on the world champions Braves. Bottom of the 10th inning in extras, Marlins have a 6-4 lead on the Pirates. That's in Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 8th inning in Detroit, Minnesota has an 8-1 lead. Top of the 8th inning in Kansas City Royals have a 3-2 lead over the Tampa Bay Rays. Top of the 9th inning in Chicago, the Guardians 2, White Sox 6. And this bottom of the 6th, top of the 6th inning in Milwaukee. Milwaukee has a 5-4 lead on the Colorado Rockies. And top of the 2nd inning in Oakland, the Texas Rangers have a 3-0 lead on the Oakland Athletics. Top of the 2nd inning in Arizona. Arizona Diamondback have a 2-0 lead on the Washington Nationals. Top of the 2nd inning in Seattle. Houston with a 2-0 lead on the Mariners, looking for a 3-game sweep. And bottom of the 1st inning in Los Angeles, the Dodgers have a 1-0 lead on San Francisco. That moves to the top of the 2nd inning as we speak. And later on tonight, Mets host the Padres on ESPN, Sunday Night Baseball, and the Phillies beat the Cubs 4-3. We shall see here. Here's Judge, who will lead off the 9th here. So Enrico Garcia taking on Judge, who's 2 for 4 this afternoon, who's 294 batting average. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. And the 1-0 pitch just misses, 2-0. So Judge sitting at 37 home runs with 80 RBIs. 81 RBIs, excuse me. I put one short there. He has a 2-0 pitch coming. 3 balls and no strikes. Now you're up by 5. You're giving him the green light. You're taking the green light, big guy. You deserve it. We don't need it. Go for it. Swing away. Green light all the way. And the 3-0 pitch. He takes a strike. Automatic strike. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. The 3-1. He walks him. So Judge is on with a walk. Now, if you're the Yankees, I'm putting a pinch runner. Get La Castro in there. That's enough. You don't need Judge running the bases, pulling a hamstring, or getting a cramp with this heated weather. I will get a pinch runner. Get him out there. Enough. That was cute. You're 2 for 4 with a walk. Get him out. Houston increased their lead 3-0 here. Here's Rizzo. Now see, this is where manager you gotta get Judge out. Pinch run him. So you got Tim LeCastro, unless if they send LeCastro down. Rizzo pops up and one out. Oh, another. Now they increased 4-0. They send them down, Morning Brew. Okay, heck, they send them down. I didn't see the roster implication earlier today. I know that they released Green. That I know. I didn't, so I didn't know if there was some roster. I know Clark Schmidt is up here, so I wasn't sure. That was a mistake. You know me, I'm a big LeCastro fan. Here's Gleyber Torres, takes a strike. Gleyber's 1 for 3 this afternoon. And the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Marwin Gonzalez. He's going to get his first at bat of the game. He came in for Carpenter as defensive replacement a couple innings ago. And the pitch. Torres hammers this one for a base hit. So Torres with his second hit of the game. So he's 2 for 4. So another multi-hit game for Gleyber Torres. First and second with 1 out. I know, like we were mentioning earlier, increasing Gleyber Torres' trade value. If the Nationals were to ask him for a Soto, I'm really contemplating of sending him. It's Soto. I mean, you could move LeMahieu to third. You could try to get yourself a third baseman and Donaldson, whatever. You got to think about getting that power hit from Soto in here. His production will exceed what Gleyber gives you, because Gleyber has some mental brain farts on the base pads. Here's Gonzalez. Went in for defense and he takes a strike, 0-1. So Gonzalez comes at a 228 batting average here with 3 home runs for the crafty veteran. And here's the pitch. He fouls it away. It's 0-2 real quickly. You got first and second now with 1 out here. Yankees have a 5-0 lead, 5 runs on 12 hits. And Baltimore, no runs on 7 hits. So the main story here, the Yankees trying to win the rubber game of a 3-game series here this afternoon before having an off day, take on those Mets in Citi Field. They cross-town rivals. And the 0-2 pitch. Gonzalez pops it up in the infield. Should be an infield fly rule. It's in foul territory, Nevin. So it was foul, so there is no infield fly rule. It was foul ball. But there were either way, it's 2 outs. Here's Hicks. Now he has a single and a walk. He's 1 for 3 this afternoon. Of course, he will bat from the left side again. Switch hitting hitter. Now, it'll be interesting if the Yankees blow this game open. Will they go to a reliever, or will they leave Clark Schmidt to close it out here? Clark Schmidt has been stretched in the minors to go long, especially with an off day. You could give him a rest. It'll be interesting to see how they'll use that. And the 1-0 pitch. Fouls it up. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. As Hill says, it's for 4-0, 5-0, but I see 3-0 still on the scoreboard. I don't see them update unless if this is behind. But I take your word for it because you're in Texas watching it. I know the Rangers have a 3-0 lead, and this ball hit. Oh, that's a base hit. Let's see if they're gonna score. Here's another run scores. So Judge scores, and Torres will go to third. So that's an RBI for Hicks. And let's check out the picture. Hope he didn't get hit there. He is in pain. So, Hicks is in pain. So Hicks is cramping there. You need to get him out of the game. This is why you don't send LaCastro. Hector. He cramped up. He gets an RBI single, but he cramped up. This is the reason why you don't now. Donaldson will come in and run for him. All right, so here we go. We got Stanton and Higgy, the only left here. Ooh, in there for a strike. Here's kind of Falefa. So you got first and third with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Yankees, 1 run is in, so Yankees increase a 6-0 lead. And we were talking about that, Hector. Get Judge out. 0-2 pitch coming. Fouls it up. So hindsight is 20/20. They didn't do it, and they're gonna have to probably put Judge in the center and or put one of the infielders to play the outfield. It'll be interesting or bring in Stanton to play the outfield. It'll be interesting who is going to be the center fielder here. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it was clearly a cramp, folks, with Hicks. It's nothing more than that. So the 0-2 pitch coming. Falefa loops this one. Long run, and there's Blabos. Oh, Mateo stays with it. He stays with it, juggling. It looked like it was going to drop, but Mateo stood with it, and it ends the inning. The Yankees get 1 more run here, and we get a 6-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Yankees up 6-0 in control here. Baltimore will have the last licks. Let's see if they leave Clark Schmidt in there. And it'll be interesting to see their defensive alignment where now that Hicks is gone with a cramp. Do they insert Judge, lose the designated hitter? Do they move maybe Gallo into center? We shall see. Oh, here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, Caputo, salute.
How you doing?
How are you? How you feeling, bro?
Not really good, man. Not good.
No, what's wrong? The Yankees got you sick?
No, it's not that. It's just I'm at a happy camper right now.
All right, no problem. Anything we could do to help out, let us know. Outside the camera.
I'm dealing with a situation with my one of my close friends, and she's being really immature right now.
All right. Well, we'll after the stream, don't go running out. We'll have. I'm there for you to chat. If anything I could do to help after the stream, after we go off the air. All right, we'll leave it there. So right now we're up 6-0 Caputo. I know we should have swept the Orioles. I didn't see yesterday's game. I know Cole wasn't so hot, but the inability of running and scoring position Am I seeing it correct? Did you watch that game, or am I? Or
I watched some of it.
Okay.
I heard, yeah, and I saw that they blew the lead. They had they were 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. So they were terrible.
But today, Judge had a phenomenal series against the Orioles. He was phenomenal. Today was a really good game from Nestor Cortes. Are you okay with the pitching performance he gave us today?
I didn't watch it. I just heard word of mouth that he pitched really good.
He pitched really well. Cortes pitched really well. It looked like the Cortes that we saw in the beginning, the first half of the first season of the first half of the first half of I guess say the first quarter of the baseball season. He looked really well.
Yeah. But I was gonna say no more injuries, right? Since I haven't been on, I know Michael King is out for the season, but nobody else got injured, right? Besides Michael King.
Hicks left for cramps. That's all. Just for cramps. He cramped his way onto first base, and he has cramp. Judge will go into center field, so the Yankees will lose the designated hitter here.
Yeah, I did hear about something about that on Twitter, about something that they're gonna put it like one of their infields in the outfield or something. So
they could have, but they decided to lose the designated hitter. And here's a 0-2 pitch, quickly 0-2 here.
Do you really believe now that the Yankees are going to make? I'm hearing multiple stories that they're going to get Castillo or Soto or both, and now they need a bullpen arm because they lost King. So what moves? How many moves could this team do now? I mean, now they have multiple things to do.
They could do it. Caputo, they could do it. My bullpen arms doesn't cost too much to bring.
They're only going to probably get one bullpen arm, because they have to get a starter and an outfielder. So
you're probably right, because now they're putting spotlight on, and I know you don't want to hear it, but they've mentioned now is being talked a lot about Britain, and I know. That before they were not talking about it. Here's the 1-2 pitch.
He's out. He's Green is out for the season. Michael King. I heard Raul Marinaccio got called back up, so that's good.
Back. He's activated. He's there. Although I wish this game was out of hand. Maybe we would have seen Marinaccio come out and pitch here. Yeah. But I'm okay with Smith closing it out on a 6-0 lead here.
And I heard Miguel Castro is supposed to come back for the next series, I think.
And it's the Mets. We play the Mets on Tuesday.
Oh, he's coming back for the Mets?
Yeah, probably 1 and 2 because he's on the paternity leave, wasn't he? On paternity leave?
Yeah, well, he was on the injured list because of his shoulder, but I think, So now I guess they're going to activate him. But they just really missing Michael King. I mean, that's really the only – I don't really count Britton because Britton has already been out for the season, and Green has been out for most of the whole season. So they should get that guy from the Pirates. I don't know if you know that reliever that starts with Benadir or something, I think his name is.
That was mentioned by Chris, who mentioned it a couple of days ago. He mentioned that. Yes. So the 2 balls and 2 strikes here with Nevin, Tyler Nevin, the son of Phil Nevin.
Yeah.
And the 2-2 pitch coming.
Yeah,
Nevin gets this one in center field, and Judge is there, and that drops in front of Judge. So the leadoff single here, second hit for Tyler Nevin. We'll bring up Trevino, who's 0 for 3.
I mean, this bullpen is really a problem now. I mean, they really literally have nobody that could. The only one is Clay Holmes now. You can't really trust anybody now.
Now, Clark Schmidt has to fill the void of Michael King. If he does, we'll be all right. I'm not saying we'll be.
They should be fine with that. I mean, they really just need a guy in the 8th inning, and they also DFA'd. He's gone. Shane Green. That didn't last. Got DFA'd.
That was surprising because I thought he was going to catch on with the Yankees, but it didn't work out.
I thought he was going to be like maybe a weapon in the bullpen if he was. The guy hasn't pitched in 2 years. Shane Green. So I guess he had horrible numbers in the minors. So you really couldn't expect anything out of that, I guess. But
even with the bad numbers, here's the 0-1 pitch coming. Sometimes you need to call him up to see what he got in the big club because some of these folks are not engaged to be in the minors. They don't want to be there. They don't like the food. The one is the traveling, the ballparks, the traveling, the way they travel, the food. They're more used to that. And I always say that about Davey Garcia. I think Davey Garcia tasted the success in the big club, and going back down to the minors, he's like, you tend to get bored and not focus. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, that's the guy from the Pirates. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Bendard,
that's the guy. They should get him.
It's not going to get. I don't know what they're going to ask for, but shouldn't be it shouldn't be a lot to
Not
get
to him. That should be like a joke of a trade. They're going to probably have to give up nobody for him. I mean, the other trades.
Class A prospect that is highly touted, but his ways from coming to the major leagues has popped up sky high. Trevino there, and he makes the play. So 1 out here. Orioles down to 2 more outs here.
And I thought they were going to call up Richard Rodriguez. They also made that signing. And I thought he was going to get like a chance. I hope he still does. I know he served an 80-game suspension now, so I don't know what's his story, if he's going to get called up or not.
If he gets first of all, if he was suspended for the PEDs, Michael, we got to find out if he's playoff eligible. If he's not playoff eligible, why bother bringing him up?
Yeah, that could be another bullpen arm that could help out. I mean, he's a big arm. But
if you can't put him in the postseason roster, you kind of like, I'm not gonna bring him. What's the point?
Yeah.
I know it helps to get there, and you worry about when you get there, but if he's not gonna be long-term plan, you don't go that route. I
know. So yeah, man, the Yankees do have holes on this team. They better fill them very soon, and we're only 9 days away from the trading deadline, so they better do something ahead of the deadline.
Yeah, next week from Tuesday. This Tuesday will be a week from the end from MLB.
Yeah, the following Tuesday. Not this Tuesday. Following is going to be the deadline.
Yep.
So they have a chance.
The 1-1 pitch. Mateo pops this one up. Loft this one to center. Judge is there. Judge makes the play. So Orioles down to their last final out here.
Oh, so you got 2 outs.
So they're 1 out away.
I'm hearing the Yankees are the front runners now for Andrew Benintendi. So all that talk about him being unvaccinated, it looks like
he also was for Soto as well. Heyman reported that the Yankees are number 1 to if they were going to pull the trade, the Yankees are top on to acquire.
Really? When did he report that?
It's on Twitter a couple of days ago.
I think I saw that.
And the pitch in there for a strike. Strike 1.
They have to do something big, the Yankees. They can't go quiet this deadline. If they want to beat the Astros, they better make these moves because they're not beating Houston without this. And also, I don't know if they're going to beat anybody in the playoffs if they don't do anything.
No, they'll do something, but they're not going to. They'll be crazy to leave the team as that whole as the way they are. They're going to do something. And strike. So 1 strike away left. Baltimore down to their final strike here. Yankee fans in attendance in Camden Yards on their feet. They're sounding loud they're sounding loud. It's good to see that. Yankee fans travel well. Let's see if we can get here and end this game and make our Sunday afternoon exciting or happy.
Yeah.
Here's the 0-2 pitch here.
Isn't the ground
game over? Yankees win. The Yankees win. So the Yankees win 6-0 here. They take the rubber game of the series. This is the last time I think the Yankees go to Camden Yards, and we want to hear from John. John, what happened here?
Yankees win. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
All right. So awesome there. We'll call it an afternoon here. We'll see. Tuesday is questionable. I got to see if Chef Dan is willing to do the Yankee Met. I will be back on Wednesday, but we'll try to have the watch along. Mets Yankees Tuesday. I might not be here. I won't be here. I will be in NXT live, but I will see if Chef Dan and Chris will do it. I got to find out. I got to see Chef Dan's schedule, and if not, stay tuned. We want to thank you guys, Michael. Let's say goodbye before we leave, and don't go run off. We'll talk a little bit after the stream.
All right.
So we'll see you next time, guys. Have a blessed Sunday afternoon. Yankees win. I hope you enjoy the watch along and the outcome. And we thank you. We'll always try to get better. May the sports be with you. We'll see you next time.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Yankee Stadium.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the lineups.